Hey guys, I'm so scared. We're here. 2 weeks in a row, the intro has been lackluster.
At best.
Live on the YouTube. What's going on, guys?
What up, everybody?
Gosh darn it.
Oh, we had 4 people watching. Now we only have 2. Everyone was like, these fucking
Yeah, they
assholes
were like,
again.
all right, time to get out of
You
here.
know what we don't have, though?
What?
Chop.
No Chop. Now we're talking.
It's going to be our best episode yet.
Chop is the bane of our existence.
It's cold out.
Cold with corona.
What's up, everybody?
How we doing? Great week. Everyone's on quarantine.
Yeah.
They just shut down the state of Maryland this morning. Well, it'll be effective at 5 o'clock.
They didn't shut down enough.
I'm still going to work.
I have to get a paycheck. Oh.
As like half our audience is like out of a job.
And I'm bitching about having one. Listen.
You can have mine. Come to Maryland.
You can have my job. It's like, I love my job. It's just, you know, I'm scared. I see people coming in with masks on and shit. And I'm like this one lady was like standing there. She was like, Deborah. And I was like, hello, Deborah. Like, you can fucking come in and get your food. She like handed me she set her credit card down and like took like 3 steps back. And then I gave her the check presenter and she like flipped it open with her finger and signed the check with her fucking mouth.
Dude, that was literally me today picking up sushi at lunch. I was like, here you go. Here you
She
go.
ran into her car. I was like, bitch, calm down.
She had a gallon of hand sanitizer and she walked out the door.
She climbed onto the roof of her
It looked
car
like-
and
it
jumped
looked like
into a.
No, it looked like what was it, Nickelodeon Slime Fest when they
Yeah.
used to drop the green slime. She just
Looked like a bukkake video.
holy
Just
hell.
dripping from her nose.
What's going on, guys? Chat. Let us know if you're in the chat. Say
What's up, everybody?
How we doing?
I see there's 4 of you out there. I want to see 4 gamer tags in the chat. Let's see who's really watching out there.
Love it. Yeah. So great week. We got a good time playing some trials. Kind of.
Listen, since the last show, thank you.
Let's start with a beer.
My watch just said, I hope nothing bad happens.
Start
Me
with a beer
too.
while some more people get in.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Said, I hope nothing bad happens. What's up, Cap?
Me too.
Yeah.
Let's start with the beer. What is this?
This is a Rogue.
Let me show it to the people after you get.
Yeah, this is a Rogue beer. It's on the loose. You guys want to try some, producers?
Of course, we got Jenna and Lauren in the building, aka Whisker and GK Kelly.
Oh, what's up, Mr. Illustrious Duke? We got Cap and Duke, Big Daddy Duke.
Rogue Newport Night. That's kind of dope. Oh,
Yeah.
look at the bow. Big ass spoiler on there, so you know it's real.
He's got it.
Oh, where am I going? Ooh, kind of nice, kind of nice. A West Coast Indian Pale Ale brewed with El Dorado hops.
And it's a point.
And it's a pint.
It's a proper point. Signing with the mouth. That's right. That's what they do around here. They pick up the pen with their mouth. Sign the check.
That's right.
And they leave a fat tip. People were leaving crazy tips this week.
They were.
Yeah,
Supporting the community.
That shit ain't gonna last.
Has anyone else been doing that? Let us know if you guys have been helping out your local community members. Just dropping fat tips.
Kind of smells malty. I can smell the malt. I'm not gonna like
I
this.
just whipped up some shrimp tempura.
I'm not gonna like this beer. I can tell by the smell. Ooh,
I kind of like it.
a lot of alcohol in that.
What percent is that?
I don't know, but it tastes boozy.
It's a lot.
So much they didn't.
They don't even let you
post it
know.
on the can.
They're like, good luck.
It's gotta be, but holy hell, that's malty as shit. Am I blind?
Most likely. First symptom of corona.
Ugh.
Blindness.
Ah,
Anyway, guys, hope you guys have been having a great week. We're back. Lots of
there's a
content
little-
to cover today.
there's a little diagram on here that shows like how like this tropical citrus. It has like little like
Like the flavors that are in the beer.
yeah, and it says no malt. Lies. It's 9.8%. Holy shit.
That's
Yeah,
how
it
we
took me that
started-
long to find
That's
it.
how we started off.
9.8%. That's a doozy.
Is that what the skull is here? Oh, that's like a chef hat, but it looks like a skull.
Yeah, that means don't drink
Oh,
that.
that tells you what to pair it with. You're supposed to drink this with oyster shooters,
Ooh, I like those.
karaoke. Is that karaoke? That's not karaoke. You don't. This is great for karaoke because it's 9.9%. That's not how you spell it. Karaoke.
That's how you spell karaoke.
Is it?
Yeah, and you're supposed to pair it with questionable dance moves.
Well, guys, 9.7%. Pair it with karaoke. It gets it nice and fucked up for karaoke.
And then you'll do some questionable dance moves.
Oh, wow. Right after your oyster shooters. That just fucking explains your whole night
Jesus.
for you. Jesus. Anyway, guys, we are back. We're going to talk about lots of the trial stuff going on, a lot of the new stuff coming out for the season, the new moon bunkers today. Yeah. Tomorrow, I mean. Yeah, so it's Monday still. Tuesday. Yeah, so lots of fun stuff going on. Let's get started with the trials. We don't have any
Anomalies, the map.
Anomaly is the map.
We played
It's
Friday.
The new one with the fan inside. If anyone hasn't played it yet, you can still play through tomorrow morning till reset.
Yeah, we're gonna play tonight. It's gonna be a hard trials grind tonight.
Again.
Yeah,
Not
as
that
the
we haven't
producers
been
roll
doing
their
it.
eyes at us.
Yep, they're not happy.
Friday night?
Friday night all over again.
So Friday night,
No, Friday night we didn't even get to fucking play because the Xbox servers were down. God.
we still played some though.
Yeah, not
And,
enough.
not
Took us
enough.
2 hours to get into a party. Yeah, Jenna wasn't
Yep.
there on Friday.
But Lauren slept on the couch and then came up and yelled at me at 2 a.m. because I was still being too loud from across the house. I was throwing things across the room, including my controller and headset. She thought that I was running. What is this? She
the
thought that
bathroom?
I was running to the bathroom because I was sick. So then she thought I had corona because I woke her up out of her sleep. But really, I was stomping around my room, throwing things
You're screaming
out
at
of
Dad.
straight rage. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's what trials will do to you if you go in
You gotta
there
hit the trash can from here.
and you're not prepared for greatness. There.
Mm.
So that was that. We're gonna do it all over again tonight.
That ain't happening.
I haven't played.
We're gonna have a good result.
I haven't played since Friday.
Yeah, I played a
I
little
took 2
bit
nights off.
yesterday.
Got some rest. Knew I was gonna be on the show today, so I didn't want to look like a total scrub.
So first thoughts on the map.
Anomaly.
Yep.
I dig it. It's a lot harder than last week's map. You know, one of the things that I noticed is last week's map, like, it enabled snipers. Sorry, guys. Okay, our producers are assholes. Lauren, what? It enabled snipers last week. It was like a lot of long lanes. You could shoot from like the outside in, and then like a lot of the times people were just aiming
Or
down.
just like a crawl, like through the
Yeah.
all kinds of lanes.
Yeah. This week is not really. I mean, there are some kids that are sniping out there, but I definitely feel like it favors the close game.
100%.
There's a lot of apes out there this week.
Yep.
People just
And most like last week we were seeing lots of teams of 3 snipers. This week, much more like 3 shotties.
well. So last week we
One
were struggling
sniper.
against the sniping teams. This week we were playing games where we would see that they had 2 snipers, and we were like,
Good luck.
yeah, and we were just rushing sniper teams
Yeah,
and just
we
putting them
were
in the
crushing
dirt.
snipers
Yeah.
This week, yeah.
So big change from last week.
yeah, play style.
Yeah. It's just weird that like we were realizing this week, like, oh, snipers, we're gonna feed on them, and last week we were like, snipers, shit. So
Yep.
Clearly,
Definitely, like it's kind of cool. That's a cool thing about trials is that you're gonna have to like bring a different mentality and a different play style to each week if you
Yeah.
want to be successful. We made it to game 6 a couple times.
twice,
Lost.
2 game sixes.
Yep. I made another. I was playing with some other people. The group I went flawless with week 1, Kendo and Aerosol. Shout out you guys. We only played a couple cards, but we made it to game 6 with our Mercy still and lost 2 game 6s. And Aerosol, he's a beast at PvP. He doesn't play PvE or anything, and that's like what he does. So he knows like the community and all that stuff. And we were literally flying into the game, and he was like, "Oh fuck!" He was like, whatever clan it was, they had like a spade emblem, I guess. And he was like, "This clan's just like nasty. Like, good luck." There's some kid. He was talking about some kid named Fancy that he plays with or something, or has played against. He's like top in the world for some shit. And he's in that clan. Apparently, like the requirement is like 2.0 KD to join.
Yeah, good luck.
Like all kinds of shit. And we were flying in, and Aerosol's like, "Good thing we still got our Mercy boys." Like.
Yeah.
Game 6. So, at the end of the day, a lot of it does come down to, who you're getting matched against. Cause I mean, you're just not, like
We
you could play your best, play your sweatiest, but if there's 3 unbroken 2.0 plus kids on the other team,
You're fucked.
it's not looking good for you.
Yeah.
All right, I'll tell
I
you
mean,
that.
we were beating some unbroken teams. Like normally, those are the kids that smash us in comp. Like we're beating those kids.
No, yeah, for sure. I mean, I definitely beat the average player, but if you just once it gets up where you're playing another team that's on a 6 run or 7 run or 6, whatever, it's fucking rough.
Yeah,
So
it's tough.
yeah,
It's tough work out. This map is definitely a lot harder than last week's map. Like we made
a
a
lot
lot
more
of
levels we were talking about.
Yeah, we made a lot of runs last week to 6 and 7, and this week getting to 6 is much harder than it was last week. But yeah,
We were winning our first 4, but the second when you got to 5, it was like
got to win that 5th match,
just
man.
hit the
That's like
switch.
that's the key match right there to win.
Aerosol was also saying that because we were saying like some of our first matches were harder too, like more difficult, like your like qualifying matches, if you would, like the first 4, 1 through 4, because those aren't against the card; those are just like random for like the qualifying matches, basically to get to your last 3. So, but he was saying that a lot of people, since the shotgun was at the 3 stack, a lot of people weren't going to 5 because they didn't want to get auto rifle. So they were basically resetting their card after 3.
Why?
Like a lot of the good kids, because it puts the auto rifle in the loot pool, and they were trying to farm the
shotgun.
The shotgun. So they were. He was like, God mode kids are just like
winning
their 3 games, resetting, winning their. So that's why you were playing like a ton
I did notice
of, like,
that
super high end.
last week we were stomping the first 4 games. We were just pub stomping people.
Well, that's why the first, like, that's what he was saying. He was like, a bunch of like clans that I know and stuff, they're all just resetting at 3. So because if they get the auto rifle and what's the 7th gun this week? Do you know?
I don't think there is one.
What's it? Win 7? Nothing.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's just the 5 guns.
Well, I haven't played a game 7 yet, so I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Or won a game 7, but yeah. So he was saying that people don't want to put the auto rifle into the loot pool, but I mean,
the
my
auto
guy,
rifle's sick.
My guy Kendo, who I was playing with, who's playing with Aerosol and I, he got the auto rifle and he was actually using it. He used it a bunch in like quick play, and then decided to bring it into trials,
like
and
600 RPMs.
He was crushing with it. So apparently it's a laser.
Yeah,
so
it's like a hard light.
Definitely try.
Legendary.
Like I would want to get a roll of that, but you know how all the hardcore hand cannon users, they just want their shoddy.
Yeah.
So that's what he was saying. A lot of people were just resetting at 3, not even going for flawless because they just want to farm like tokens and they were using the token.
The shotgun is in the same archetype as Mindbenders, so it's literally kinetic Mindbenders.
Yep.
The scope's pretty cool too. It has like a tactical looking scope. I forget exactly what the name of the scope is, but it looks pretty dirty.
Yeah, no, it's
the gameplay that I have it, but I just haven't really I don't have a god roll.
I got I got an average S roll.
Yeah, so unless I have like a sick roll, I'm not really like.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
use.
I'm not using one without quick draw. Like,
yeah,
especially on that map, it's so tight and you got to like move so quick. Like, I can't wait for my shotgun. I need it when I need it. Yeah. So, what was everyone else's impressions on this week's map, and just your thoughts overall for the now that we're 2 weeks in? Do you like it? Do you not like it?
Yeah. So, well, let's say what's up. So we got Danny and Nintendo. We got Cap and Duke. There's some other people out there. Say what's up, guys. Say what's up. What's up? What's up?
How we living?
Yo, say what's up. Coronavirus. What's up? Put a Corona in the chat if you want to say what's up.
Drop a wagon and a tractor and a Corona. Corona wagon. All right, it's like the Oregon Trail.
Yeah. So
lots of illness and lots of
like
jet
the Oregon
fuel.
Trail.
And you guys play that game like when you were kids or whatever?
Yeah.
Computer one. School. It's like, oh yeah, you died from whatever.
Snake bite.
Yeah, whatever, like plague.
Yeah. Typhoid. Yeah.
Died from Corona.
And then your wagon wheels always broke.
Shoot. If your wagon wheels are falling off, ladies and gentlemen, you better get to repairing.
They've ran out of fuel and they've fallen off the wagon.
You hit a bump too hard and little Susie falls off the back. You just sorry, lady. We'll see you next year. See you on the ride back. She broke her leg. She's done for. She's definitely dying to infection. We're using her as bear bait. Now I got a bear skin.
That's classic.
Dysentery. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, classic. Yeah. He's still playing. He's like, I am the. Who was that?
Duke.
Duke
like, plays Oregon Trail
like,
every day on his lunch break.
Yeah.
He's probably got it on his phone.
On his cell phone. Oregon Trail.
Damn, I'm about to download it on my cell phone.
But yeah, cool. Well, any thoughts on trials so far?
For me or for them?
Did anyone say anything?
No, I don't think. I mean, I know I played a little bit with Nintendo and Penguin, and I played with you and Thad. That was all the trials that I played this week. I really didn't get a chance to get a good push on.
Mm-hmm.
So tonight,
try and make a run.
Gonna dive in tonight.
Nice. Lots of XP too. Like I played just like a couple cards gained a few levels. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of XP, even if you guys aren't winning. And the guns are good. Like you only have to get a 3-win to get the shotgun. You
Yeah.
don't have to go in a row. You can just literally play a card
a
and get 3
5
wins.
for the auto rifle.
Like most people can do that for
Like,
sure. 5 for the auto, just and then turn in those tokens, man.
A good
Those are
recommendation
guns.
too, if you know you're not going to go flawless, like, and you can only get like the 3 or 5 wins before you really like start feeling the pressure, which obviously that happens. Just get the different card. Don't get the mercy card. Get the card that offers you more tokens for like
And then you can farm more guns.
and you can farm guns. It's a great way to farm Warmind bits. So like if people are struggling getting Warmind bits, I was getting like 30s to drop after end of trial matches, like 25 to 30s. You can get them obviously in strikes and gambit and all that, but I don't know what the drop rate is in those because I haven't really been playing any of that stuff lately. The powerful grind is kind of over for us, and now we're on the pinnacles. So,
Yeah. Oh, we did the raid. Talking of pinnacles.
Yeah, so we did Garden, and we decided who were we with? It was us, Nintendo,
Penguin,
Skills, Penguin.
And who was the last one?
Yumi, Nintendo, Skills, Penguin, Duke.
No,
was Duke with us?
Mm-mm. Oh, Mauve.
Oh, Mauve.
Mauve.
Yeah, that dude's a beast.
I always think of Moe's like the fucking
Moe's Tavern.
No, like Chipotle rival.
Taco place.
Yeah, not a fan because Chipotle, baby. But
dude, California tortilla is honestly where it's at.
But whenever I see his name, I'm like Moe's.
Yeah,
but it's Mauve with a.
It's Mauve.
Mauve. But I call it Mauve. I think no, because there's a Movi, like a camera equipment, like Movi makes shit. It's called Movi.
Yeah.
So it's Movi. So
Yeah.
I just see it without the I, and I say Mauve. But
Yeah.
Anyway, Mauve.
Yeah. So
the whole
anyway,
squad.
We went in. None of us had done. Well, I guess you'd probably done a bunch of them before, but none of us had done like the hidden challenges in the raid. So the first encounter, only a empowered person can tether to the door.
Yep.
So we had to kind of coordinate that, and that was pretty dope. I haven't even seen like I guess people do have videos out on that, but because you watched them obviously. But yeah, I mean that was the hardest one I thought.
No, the last one.
Well, that was like the actual challenge.
Yeah,
that wasn't like the hidden challenge.
Yeah.
So we did all the hidden challenges. So we did that one. What was the second encounter? The second encounter.
We just had to.
Everybody had to.
You couldn't tether if you had the enlightenment.
Oh yeah, so you had to wait for the enlightenment.
For
so it was
run
literally
out,
the opposite of the first one.
Yeah. Just pretty easy.
Yeah, wasn't too hard.
Because once you get that encounter down and you understand, you're like normally out of the buff anyway, so you just had to wait an extra second instead of like rushing the buff. So it was super easy.
Yeah.
We one shot all those.
What was the third one?
Third one was you can't get a kill.
Oh, once you're
enlightened. So you basically have like a killer at the
skills.
Like where you're doing the moats team, someone is killing all the like you basically just knock off shields and you can't get a kill. If you accidentally kill something, you fail.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. That one was fun.
We had
skills there, and the good thing about skills too, which you guys should, if you ever try to attempt this, you can take the shields down and you don't have to kill the ads. Once you kill the ads, the new ones spawn in.
That triggers the new spawn.
Yeah, so like we had whoever was running moats would take the shields down, and then skills would just wait to the very last second to kill the ads, like right before they're about to sacrifice, and you just kill them real quick. And that gives people time to get there and make the switches, and you're not like, don't throw your fucking grenades.
Yeah.
Let me tell you that.
Yeah. And people be like running back in and stuff. But super easy. And yeah, that's just a good tactic in general. Like, because if you're just slaying out those ads all the time, like you can knock, like if you're running out of enlighten, this can give like if your next person on moats is running a little bit behind on that encounter, you can basically just shoot the ads off and wait till they're all the way up about to sacrifice, then kill them, which spawns the next ones. It can save you like 10-15 seconds.
Yeah, and it gives your other person time to get back to and like wait for the supplicants, because once those supplicants get to the middle, like if you do the switch perfectly, those you can like trap the supplicants, hit them with a grenade, fusion rifle, whatever you're using,
and kill them before they go fuck your team up.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was pretty easy. Then the last one was
what was that? What's that one called?
0 to 100.
0 to 100.
That's the not the hidden challenge, but the weekly raid challenge. And basically, you have to fill a conflict. So when you deposit the moats, to fill one of the conflicts on either side, 30 moats, it all has to go in within like 8 seconds or something. So you can't like do multiple turns. So there's actually a really easy strategy out. Shout out Fallout Plays. He put out that video.
Hope you watched the show.
Yep. Yeah, we know he does. Big fan. So anyway, yeah, he makes a sick video on it. If you guys are ever trying to do that, go check it out. And basically, you just have to send in one team, like basically everyone goes. So you send in both sides at one time, like 2 and 2. So there's one person out, like your defenders are basically by themselves doing their thing. And then they go in and everyone gets 7 motes, or basically just doesn't get to 10.
Yeah, you
because
can
they
get
have
9.
to they have to come back, but you do 7 because if you're trying to get 9 and then you accidentally pick one up,
Yeah.
if you get to 10, you're fucked. It's a wipe.
It's over.
So basically they all get to 7. They all pick up the motes at the exact same time. So they max out their timers. So they're all like 45 seconds or so on their mote timer before the motes disappear.
And they would stop. They'd be like, all right, we have 6 motes. So
Yeah.
like, and then everyone would have a mote in front of them. And then someone would be like, all right, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
And as they said 1, they would jump on their
And
last
1
mote.
second later,
and then
we're
we
both
would pull
pulling
them out.
instantly. So they
Yeah.
have like the max timer.
I was just waiting for
45
them to say like 3, 2, 1, go. Because I know there's like a delay in mics. So as soon as like I heard them say go, I wasn't even waiting for them to say pull us. I was just like, well, I hope you were quick
1
enough.
second,
I
go.
hope you were quick enough.
Yeah. But so then we go in, get our 10 motes, and then
Yep.
they go back in with their mote time before their mote timer
And we had to be
expires.
quick too. Like we
Yeah,
had to
yeah,
switch sides because like you had that dawn blade, you were like aiming down, and the side that I was on, red side,
Mhm.
red side is way harder than blue side.
Yeah.
Like blue
The-
side, you can just like tear through that shit
Mhm.
quick because everything's like
They're more
level.
like separate on the
Yeah,
right side. So
yeah.
definitely use like whoever has the best like Dawn Blade. I was just crushing.
Yeah. I was using Sentinel Shield, the shield bash where you could throw it.
Yeah.
I was like
So-
bashing them all and then turning around and throwing it. And just
But dude, I kind of used it. It was kind of nice. Like I noticed, like sometimes if there was just like one little ad left, I would just say fuck it and skip up because you always got 8 on the initial.
I'd kill them and try to leave the motes behind for the next set of homies.
Oh
coming
yeah,
in.
well that or just like I would just go like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna run around trying to find one mote.
Yeah.
Because like you have 15 motes in there, so you know what I mean. I was just like let it
Yeah.
ride. But then basically you get pulled back out and you basically have to get them back in fast enough so that they can pick up a new mote to reset their timer before it expires,
Yeah.
and that gets them all to 10. So then you pull them, and now all 3 of you have 10 on each side, and we just filled them all at one time.
Yeah.
Which was like pretty nuts.
Yeah. It was hard. It was actually
It
really
was
hard.
difficult. A lot of coordination because it's basically a flow, like because everyone has motes the whole time. So if anyone dies,
It's over.
over. If anyone misses a mote
And if
or
their
something,
timer runs out,
if their timer runs, if you're not fast enough,
Yeah.
and then like when we're switching and going in, things are also spawning. So it's not like, oh, I'll wait a second, finish these ads off, and
You
then
have to
I'll
be
pull you,
quick.
and then I'll go in because
Yeah.
their timers are ticking.
yeah.
So like you're racing against the clock. So like
At first, it was hard
things are
because
sacrificing.
like they weren't being quick enough, and as we were pulling them, because you and I were on the defending teams, as we were pulling them, ads were already starting. Like we'd
Yeah.
have to leave the
Yeah.
ads and go run up.
Yeah.
So they'd be coming into sacrificing ads, and then of
And
course,
you just
like
gotta
it took
kill
me a
them.
while to like get the timing down where I was like popping my super. Like there was runs where I was fucking up because I just couldn't. Like you'd be like, all right, I'm ready to be pulled, and I was like, shit, I still need like 3 more motes.
Yeah.
So like the timing was off on mine, which was keeping them out. But then once we all got the timing down,
Yeah, it was. But then then it's just like any of those little things, like one little fuck up, it's a
yeah,
whole
you're
wipe.
done.
So it is definitely a more challenging one. Definitely not impossible.
So you got your Enlightened title.
I liked it a lot. Yep, and that was all I needed for Enlightened.
Yeah, I'll get mine next
So-
week with link in the, or not like tomorrow, next week, but the following week.
Yeah.
I'll get mine with link in the chain. That's all I need.
So pretty pumped on that.
Yeah.
Very successful.
Yeah.
Started
And
started
we
with
one
the-
shot all the challenges going up to that, which was
except for
pretty
that last
impressive.
one,
Yeah.
But it was also like mostly our flawless group too. So we had been
Yeah. We were
Everyone
just
knew their
we were just missing
roles, like,
Backslash and
yeah.
Ryan, but we had Penguin and Mav, and those dudes are beasts too. So
Yep. So a lot of experience there.
yeah, you definitely need.
But yeah, I
experience,
feel like I've gone the whole distance. We started with the jacket with a week 1 clear,
man. Yep. And now you got
and
the
now
title.
I got the title. So it took a little longer than I thought.
Well, it's
to get
hard.
it, but
It's
then they
hard
took
finding
the
the right.
flawless out too, which was like kind of
Yeah.
whack.
I think that was
so-
unintentional. There's no way they intended for that to happen.
I don't know, dude. I just don't know how that unintentionally gets pulled.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb. They didn't even say anything either.
I know.
Just like, oh, the hardest thing in the game to do on a PvP.
But the
or
other ones
PvE
like
standpoint.
Blacksmith and stuff still have their requirements, so
Yeah.
I'm not really sure about
Yeah.
it. It's kind of questionable.
So what we got in the chat?
Yeah, what are people saying?
Nintendo said fun knocking out those challenges. He said his trials thoughts for the week definitely strong for shotties. Hunters with Gemini Jesters have a real strong advantage, which is true.
Yeah,
Those
yep.
Gemini Jesters are wild.
Yeah, so
Um,
especially on this map, there's so many little lanes and corners and stuff. Like you can go, like we said, there's levels too, like
Yeah.
high, low, and then
Like if you're on heavy and you're in that outside room, like not actually on the catwalk, but like in that little room where you can like jump
you
down.
can
Under,
drop down.
yeah, you could
underneath,
literally be underneath, use your Gemini Jesters, and then hop up and just like
and no one would know.
murder an entire
Yeah,
team.
so like we ran into that a lot, and what we were doing just to counter that was like if we were pushing and we knew people were there, anytime the Gemini Jester went off, we all just retreated back,
Yeah.
hoping that if that person's coming, like thinking they're gonna catch us off guard, we'll all be facing him.
Yeah.
And if not, then you're running. You know what I mean? You just don't really want to engage at that time because they have the advantage every time. So
Oh, it's fucked.
just make sure that like on this map specifically, there's so many like it's a big circle, so you can rotate the whole thing. You can rotate the inside. You can go like there's almost 3 levels, like the outer ring, the inner ring, and then the actual center. So there's lots of ways to rotate. Like if you're getting into an uncomfortable position, you feel a little pinned down, like
Close this
just
door.
circle out, rotate out, and
Nintendo said the lighting on your left is dark. I think it's because the door's casting a shadow.
how about now? How do I look now?
Yeah, that's better. It's still a little dark, but
So yeah, so just take your time, make sure you rotate out. Like don't when you start getting that gut feeling like, oh, I feel
uneasy.
rotate,
Yeah.
rotate, reset.
That's we need to do a lot more of that tonight. We were doing like semi rotations, but we weren't doing like you were saying, just keep running that
Yeah,
loop.
dude. So when I was playing with Aerosol and Kendo, we reran and we would start off some rounds and just start running the circle until they like popped up on our radar. Sometimes we made it all the way around because they would be rotating and stuff too. But just run.
Do you ever like
until
stop and reverse rotate? Like if you do like a full loop, just like all right, turn around.
Yeah, dude. We were just rotating. Like we weren't, you know what I mean? So and that lets you like catch people off guard sometimes. Like if you just run in that like center door that you spawn in and they do too, they're snipers on the other side. They're gonna know where you're gonna be. They're gonna be going down lanes to set up flanks already on that. But if you come in like the side door by their spawn, like, and that's the first time they see you, now someone's like on the opposite side. You've got them kind of like
maybe a 3-on-2
mismatched,
or a 3-on-1.
Yeah, and like if if they're not a very coordinated team or like they just don't see it on the radar, someone's hard scoping or something, then you just caught someone off guard, and like that's going to be the advantage that gets you the win.
Yeah,
like that's the things you got to play, and you don't always need to force it. Like sometimes we'd move into that, and then we'd be like, oh shit, they're all pinching this doorway because now you have to come through one doorway a lot of times. You know what I mean? Like depending on how you're coming in, and now they got you pinched. Well, then rotate back. Like you know what I mean? Just take your time.
You don't have to force it.
Don't force anything. Wait till you have the advantage, and you're like, yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Like when you hear that, yes, 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 go. Don't force anything when you're feeling a little uneasy about it. That's like half of it is that patience.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, another big thing we learned this week too was like appropriate use of supers is like huge.
Oh my god, yeah.
And like, I whiffed a bad super in one of those games. Like
when I was literally advising you not to.
Yeah, I was like, I think I got it.
I got this.
You were like, I don't think you should. I was like, no, trust me.
You're like, just follow me. I'm like, okay. He's pops dead.
Yeah. It was bad. It was a bad super.
And it was like we were like 3-4, 4-4.
We were up 4-3, I think.
It was we were, I don't know, big whiff.
Yeah, and then we lost that.
We lost the game. Not off that round, off another like Thad fucked his up the next round.
It was the same game.
Yeah, back-to-back rounds.
That's the game you threw your headset. I'm pretty
sure. That's the game I threw my shit across the room. It happens, guys. It happens. It's all learning experiences for my teammates.
But I mean, now like the super thing, like that's super clutch. Like
so we have a rule of thumb that we've started playing with, and this is going to be. We keep talking about these guides, and a little bit later we're going to talk about maybe we've been discussing reformatting the show a little bit.
Talk about that at the end.
And reformatting some content, but just so we can get more guides and stuff out, because right now, just time wise,
we're spending a lot of time doing this, but we should talk about.
We'll talk about it later. But anyway, for the super strategy, basically, I like to have a rule of thumb is like you shouldn't really pop a super in the beginning of a round until there's a pick.
Yeah.
On either side.
Yeah.
Because basically what happens is if you pop a super, like I pop a Dawn Blade or a Storm Trance or something, what are you doing?
4%.
Oh, is it in there? Oh, guys, the stream was about to cut out, but our glorious producers understood the battery levels.
They have great awareness.
Anyway, so for the supers,
basically you want to wait till your team gets a pick or the other team gets a pick on you, because what that does is if you get a pick on the other team, then you pop your super, and you have to coordinate it. Like, all right, if we get a pick here, like I'm gonna pop my super, right? I was using.
You don't want to double pop.
You're right, exactly. That'd be the worst fucking thing you could possibly do. Which we did do that a couple times too.
Yep.
But that's a bad move to do that. But anyway, what that allows you to do is one, it lets your teammates push up to guard the res, like against their res. And then you can get up, get a couple kills. It's a 3-on-2 with you have a super popped. I mean, you pretty much are just playing cleanup at that point in time.
Yeah.
So, and when the other team gets the pick,
then you can use it to defend a res.
Yeah.
So obviously when you kill, or like when someone kills you, it's kind of both ways in trials. when someone gets a kill, that team apes. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
then you're pushing
It's a
in so that they
3-on-2.
can't get a res, and you have a 3-on-2. Odds are you're coming out of that on top, and that's how a lot of rounds go down. But once you have supers, you can pop them to either secure that res or secure that pick, or in a defensive way, you could pop it to push a res and push them back from aping your team.
Like you say Thad dies, you pop
Yep.
your super. Are you gonna stop on the res and get the pickup? Or are you gonna push forward so I can go get the res? Or
Ideally, I would push forward so you can get it because
Yeah.
what the thing is, if you pop a super right off of spawn, right, you're up around, even if you're the only ones who have it, so they don't have one to counter. And a lot of times, like in comp, that's a good idea where there's no reses,
Yeah.
right? So like it's just elimination. You can knock out a couple kills because they don't have anything to counter it.
You know, even
Cool.
in elimination, it's good to get like 2 kills so they only have 2 lives left. Then you can pop your super and then
And finish.
potentially get 2, which
Yep.
knocks them down to 0 lives.
But the problem comes when people can just run.
Yeah.
Because with the
Then
reses,
you're just chasing them around
with
the
the
map.
reses, that adds an objective to the game. Like when you used to play Countdown, you can't just run away from the point. Like you have to play the point.
Yeah.
You know? So the same thing with the reses. Whether you are trying to keep us from resing or whether we're trying to get a res off, you're pushing back against that new objective that was just added to the game. So if if they're aping us because they just got a pick and I pop that super, I'm either going to get kills because they can't run from me. They can't just kite me around the map.
Yeah, they could be pushing you to
Or
guard the res.
if they kite me around the map, at least the super's not wasted if I don't get a kill because we got that res up.
Yeah.
So you actually gained a life back by popping your super. And now you have, and a lot of times if you can get a pick, it just went from a 2v3 against you to a 2v3 in your favor.
Yeah.
So you always want to use supers in positions like that. If you just pop it and they chase you,
A
and
lot
you
of
get
times,
nothing
too,
out of it, you wasted a super.
A lot of times too, like in that position, like you pop your super, say we get a pick, we push them, you pop your super. A lot of the times they'll pop their super to kind of take you out of yours, which isn't ideal because then, then it's 2v2.
Yeah. And you better hope that you get it.
Yeah. But that also then pulls their super. Like they
Yep.
just wasted one of their super to counter yours. So it's almost like a wash,
Yep.
even though it's not ideal because in that circumstance,
Yeah.
they're probably
And you got to know like what supers are up. Like if they have a tether, then you got to be careful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you also want to try and pull their tethers, you know? So there's different things. And we want to do kind of a whole series on this. We've talked about it, Crucible School or whatever. Lots of stuff. We were looking through I had some gameplay footage from a couple things, some fails, some good stuff that we were watching before when we were going through top plays clips.
That's honestly why we were late today.
Some
we
of
were
my
watching.
clips. Yeah, we were diagnosing some of my clips and how we played it and how we should have played it better. But
that's called doing homework, okay? That's Tom Brady.
Yeah, we're studying film. So
has a what?
A snack.
A snack. All I see is sunglasses.
So yeah, guys, if you're interested in stuff like that, we're going to be trying to go over more of that stuff and kind of talk about that. But that's kind of just, if you're having some struggles and trials, that's a lot of stuff to think about is, super management and just playing the reses properly and just like IQ stuff like that. We talk a lot about IQ when we're analyzing gameplay or talking about strategy. And that's a lot of like IQ stuff to think about. There are times and ways when you should pop your super, not just
pop
I got mine first, or
like when people pop
it. There's a lot of guys there, so I'm gonna pop it.
A lot of times, other teams will it'll be like a 3v1, and then someone like panics and pops their super, and we're just like, all right,
sick,
get the fuck out of here, let's go. They just popped a super on a 3v1.
But in the same way, he could get reses.
Yeah.
So if he chases us around the map, he's an idiot.
Yeah.
But if he pops a super,
and we run,
forces us out of the room, and now he just resed his teammates back to full strength in a 3v3.
Yeah.
And would I recommend this when you're up? If you're up 3-1,
no,
hell no.
No.
But if you're down 3-4 especially, but if you're down 3, like say 3-1 or 3-2, and this is a pivotal round to like
bring your back,
change momentum.
Yeah.
And you need this, you don't have a round to sacrifice because you've already lost it. Then that's a play you can make. But don't always think about, I need to kill the team. Maybe, I popped this super. Maybe I can snag a kill. But if not, if they just start running, get my reses up.
I need to start using that Sentinel Shield one where I can put up like the barrier, where like I can pop that. Well, but like then I have to use Shield Bash. Which
that's what Arc Striders were using on me. They were fucking twirling.
Low and blade.
They were just twirling there, standing while I'm fucking spraying at them, trying to get them to stop the res. And they're just getting reses up. And I didn't even know that. I thought that even though they wouldn't take damage, I thought that the stagger would still occur and they wouldn't be able to res like while taking.
Yeah, no.
Nope, he can just stand there twirling his arc blade, fucking resing everything he wants. And if I try and push in there or do anything about it,
And then he
now
gets
I'm
the
fucking
res,
dead.
and then he runs straight at you and just.
Yeah. Now he gets the res, and that guy's already shooting at me.
Yeah.
Like it's just so try and think about that as well. Not
Super
just
usage.
not just I'm using my super to kill people.
Yeah.
I mean, use your super for res game for the objective play, which is major, like super major.
That's LeBron James thinking right there.
Insane. I have some clips that we were watching. We might put into one of the videos that, like we said, we talk about super management in the series, but we watched some clips where I was down 2-3, or I was down 1-3, popped a super, get one kill, get both reses off, and now we're up 3-2 from a 1-3 situation.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to kill the whole team. It's not the same as being 1 versus 3 in comp where you can't bring your teammates back. So think about that for sure. Pro tip of the day.
Yeah, for real.
So yeah, if you guys have any more questions about that or different situations too, we could try and let you guys know.
Nintendo's he commented as well. He said, "Don't hate the meta. Hard light's still everywhere." We'll talk about the meta in a little bit.
Let's talk about it right now. Oh, I kind of want to get through the trial stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, what more do we have to talk about trials?
Huh?
That's pretty good. I see lighting on Decon's left is dark, and then I see sunglasses smile. Yeah, I haven't seen. I don't have those. I wonder what happens.
Refresh it.
I did. And I just said poop.
Said, Dutch, you looking hungry? I got a snack for you. It's a bunch of red Crayola crowns.
Oh, dude. I sent him a message. I was like, dude, you need to create a meme of like a Titan strung out in a fucking alleyway with like crayons in his hand or something, like overdosed on crayons.
Just like coloring on his arm.
Yeah.
Did
Here.
you just write poop on there? Of course he did.
Yeah.
Yes, hear that?
Yeah, so we'll talk about the meta because we'll bring up Iron Banner. So, well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe Iron Banner is not a good way to gauge the meta because the bow's coming out.
Yep.
So a lot of people are going to be using a bow.
Well, let's talk about this real quick.
Okay.
On point, like my trials IQ. Coffee and vanilla milk stout. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, 7%. Oh my God, look at the drip.
Oh, that's beer porn.
You know that's quality.
When you can see the drip.
Maybe we should start a beer porn fucking channel.
Where we just overflow the beers and they just like the head comes up and it just slowly like goes down the side. Yeah, I do that at work all the time.
Classic. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not getting anybody's comments, I guess.
Did you refresh it?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry guys, can't hear you. Lauren, make sure you let us know. Mike's computer sucks.
Yeah, it doesn't suck. It's just, I don't know.
It really sucks.
Yeah.
Doesn't get updates. Oh,
true.
There's something.
He just said yo. Yeah, I got the yo.
Got the yo.
Got the yo-yo.
Didn't get them all with all the emojis?
No, didn't get the emojis.
That's weird.
Maybe you're just choosing to.
Or we blocked it.
Nintendo wants to talk about Dawnblade.
Yeah, it's garbage. Oh yeah. So I mean, for supers as well. While we were talking about supers, I've been using top tree Dawnblade just because I hate the super, not because of that, but because the melee and the Icarus dash that you get from that class is so versatile that I'd rather have that over any super in the game on most maps. Unfortunately, in this map, or not unfortunately, but it's a different map, so
It's closed. You can't jump up in the air like that.
Yep. So you're not really getting the advances in the airplay, like the move. It's very tight. It's very up and down. Like even if you jump as high as you can in a lot of those doors, you're like
you're hitting the
2
roof.
feet off the ground on the roof. So not very versatile there. And I was finding that the Dawnblade sucks. Like if anyone runs from you, there's no way that you're not clipping a door with it. Like you're not getting any kills.
The thing that sucks about the Dawnblade too is like I've seen videos of you and like even top plays. Like Nintendo had a clip that won top plays like 2 or 3 weeks ago where it took him 2 Dawnblades to kill an enemy.
Yeah.
Like I can throw my Titan shield and it can bounce off walls and then get like a double or a triple kill if I throw it in the right room.
Yeah.
But you can't. You have to throw 2 Dawnblades to get
direct
a kill. It's
impact.
kind of like
It's stupid.
yeah.
So,
But sometimes it does. It's like the damage
especially
is
on this
offset.
map, like Storm Trance is actually super strong. I mean, you saw the clip last week. I love Storm Trance. I just find that in a 3v3 mode, that the grenade that I get from it is not, which is super super dope. It's the arc web grenade, but it doesn't get in a 3v3 situation. It doesn't get the arcs that it would in like a 6v6, like an Iron Banner. It's nasty. Like that's what I run in Iron Banner. So, but in this super tight map, I can't tell you how useful that nade has been. Like
Yeah.
I've secured so many kills. I've locked down those it's so many small
Three people
doors, you
go
can
into one of
lock
those little corridor
those cubes.
rooms.
Everyone's dying.
Yeah.
It's the dream.
Yeah.
It is a dream.
Especially if you get one in and then you can just like run around the other side.
Yeah,
and
they're all and they're in a panic.
Yeah.
Everyone's blinking red,
Dude,
panicking.
when one of those
We were
grenades hits
playing-
me,
we were
it's-
playing another team.
If you even
some
run
guy-
with your teammate,
Yeah.
then it'll still continue to chain. And
Yeah,
you're just
even
like,
if you're a mile away from
Yeah.
it, it's insane.
so
So
dumb.
if you guys haven't tried that out yet, be sure. Like once again, every map's going to be different. Like I was rocking the Dawnblade week 1 trials on that map, and this week there's no way. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? The arc web was just because it's so close quarters. Like everyone's stacked.
Dude,
Everyone.
last week I was running hammers, and this week I'm running
Yeah.
the smash.
because it's tight. Like you don't
Yeah.
have room to throw things like through all
Yeah.
the little so many little cover points.
Yeah.
So I'll also be thinking about that. But yeah, Dawnblade is absolute garbage. I've said that before, and I'll say it again. But the class itself is maybe my favorite class in the game. So, you get a rift, you get a dodge. You basically get a hunter dodge that's in the air. It's the same exact thing.
Yeah.
You get the melee range, the ranged melee
Dude,
that
also
kills like shit.
I was like at one play where you were supering and I could like see it out of the corner of my eye. The dude was in the air and you were like Senator Palpatining those dudes.
Yeah,
so like
dude.
from
The
deep,
Storm Trance is
like,
actually sick.
deep.
Storm Trance
Like
is
I
a-
was surprised. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like I was wondering if you had an exotic on that
Uh-uh.
like
Nope,
increased
that's
the
just
range.
I mean, that was like max range. I know exactly what clip you're talking about. That's like max, but
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's deep, especially on like a close quarters map
It's
like
like,
that.
holy
You
shit.
just run into a room and it like.
Dude.
But the problem is that it doesn't do well against other supers, just like any other like warlock
Yeah.
class, except for maybe
Yeah, if I see a Storm Trance
Nova
Warlock
War-
coming at me and I'm in my super, I'm like,
good
it's
luck.
time to feed, baby.
Yeah,
Like
so
he ain't getting me.
um,
Yeah, but you can definitely like if you can use that blink and maneuver away from them, you can definitely take down like
you could try, but
you-
your odds are not. The odds aren't in your favor.
yeah, you're probably taking down a Dawnblade.
Oh yeah, well, I'll take down another warlock. Yes, but no, I mean like a Titan Smash or Arc
Strider. You
Strider.
can take those out. The Arc Striders. Or not the
Sometimes.
Arc Striders, the Void one. The
Nova Wart.
no, the Void Hunter. The
Yeah.
Spectral Blades.
Spectral Blades.
Yeah, you can definitely take down a Spectral Blade.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's a good super. So, and with whatever now, we had Solar Plexus last season, which made the top 3 Dawn even like your
Thunder
range
Coil?
melee even super. Yeah, now it's Thunder Coil, so I've been
Yeah.
rocking that all week, which is good.
You need to start using Thunder Coil again.
Yeah,
It was so good
it's dumb.
2 seasons ago.
It's still good.
Yeah.
It's always good.
It's like I forgot how good it was.
They just buff basically one arc or like type
Yeah.
every week, every season. It's just
Yeah.
like, all right, this season we're gonna make these a little stronger. So definitely cool.
Yeah, hell yeah. See what we got in the comment.
But yeah, the meta for auto rifles has been good.
Yeah, Nintendo says he hasn't gotten more than 3 kills in a round, like since they did it. Most of the time it's 0 or 1.
Oh yeah, if that, dude.
And
Most of the
you
times
can throw
I
7
die.
blades.
Most of the times I die
Yeah.
in my Dawnblade. Like I die more than I get kills.
Yeah, he said he still plays it because the neutral game is the best in the game.
Yep. I have a negative KD in my super.
Yeah, that's wild.
Like I tell Mike all the time, I shouldn't even pop it. I should just keep I'm better off keeping my guns
Or
out
just use it for reses.
with my nade and just use it, like pop it and just stand on reses. Just
Yeah.
spam it at a door while I get the res.
Yeah.
So that way
It's probably the best use
that
for
way
it.
they're at half health if they decide to come
You'd
in.
probably still get shot by a hard light.
Yeah, I still would die. Like, no, that way at least like when they come in the door, they at least go to half health instead of like they're not gonna die.
Yeah.
You could still come in this room.
Yeah, and then you
I
get the
can't
res,
stop
and then you
you.
get your overshield, and then you just
and then we finish the kill.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna kill anyone with it,
Yeah, it's
but
so
at least I
dumb.
can have someone.
you have like the resilience of a golden gun hunter. Like, honestly.
I think it's less.
It might be.
No, but true.
Dude, I can air until like a warlock. out
I
of the
will
sky
say
or
though,
something.
it is kind of nice. I do survive some goldies sometimes. Like golden guns are like, I think you have to use 2 or maybe all 3 to kill me.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not sure either.
I don't warlock, so I don't really,
But I remember, like, I know that I've like escaped some corners and like taken a shot from a Dawnblade or like a golden gun. So I'm not sure. I think golden gun's one of those other weird ones where I'm not sure how I feel about it anymore.
golden gun. Yeah, I mean,
When you have Arc Strider and Spectral Blade counterparts.
it just depends on like one, like trip mines are really good.
Mhm.
And then a lot of the times, like people use those scatter grenades as well, the ones that kind of like seek you out. And,
Those
like,
are dope.
yeah, and like trip
especially on the
mines, you can
ground.
now stick to people. Like before, you can only stick them to the wall. They changed it so you can stick trip mines to people. So like, if you stick one to me and I'm running behind you, like the chances that you huck one in a room and it hits me and like I'm running behind you, double kill trip mine. And they have the arms, the Kara's grasp that like buff trip mine. So
Yeah.
there's some. That's like
It's-
that's like very
it's
build
interesting
specific
build
though.
stuff,
Yeah. But it can definitely be done.
What did someone say?
Oh, they're looking at their own shit,
Oh.
not paying
Right
attention.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not bad.
They have a blueberry marshmallow dream.
So let's talk about the auto rifles. Hard light or Suros?
I mean, I like them both. I think I prefer Suros. I have the catalyst for both. Hard light, even with the catalyst, it's still a little bouncy, and there's really no like good kinetic weapons to pair with hard light unless you use Revoker.
Or I mean, some people use Dust Rock, but
Eh.
or the new shotty, Astral, whatever.
Yeah, so I haven't Astro Horizon. I haven't really gotten a chance to use that yet. There's a sticker on the bottom of my shoe. I think my daughter put it there. But yeah, I don't know. Astral Horizon is supposed to be a kinetic mind bender. It's in the mind bender's archetype, so I think it's really you got to get the god roll on it.
Hope you do.
So I don't know. I haven't had a chance to use that yet. Dude, I don't know. Dust Rock Blues for me just isn't like
Isn't there?
it's just not as good as it could be. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. A lot of like I was using it the other day and just I wasn't getting kills that I thought I should have been getting. I don't know if it's because I have a bad roll on it. I mean I have accurized rounds and I have slide shot and I don't know, like quick draw or slide shot, snapshot. I don't know. It's
Yep.
one of those like it's a god roll for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just feel like I was getting out dueled with it. So I was using that in hard light, obviously Revoker. But when I have Suros and Erentil or Suros and Mindbenders, it just feels like a better combo of guns.
Or even Beloved, like we know it doesn't take supers anymore, but
yeah, it just feels like Suros Beloved feels better to me than Hard Light and Revoker, and I like Revoker more than I like Beloved, but I don't know. It just goes down to like I can switch my Beloved like mid match to my Erentil or to my Mindbenders, where like if I want to switch off of like if I have Revoker on and I want to use a shoddy, I don't really want to go to Dust Rock Blues. And I'm just like, oh no, I have to switch like all my shit around real fast. It's just like, I don't know, dude.
yeah.
I feel like Suros with the catalyst is much better. And like you told me today, you said you were working with it pre-firing the first half of the clip
Yeah,
like-
popping.
and then just like pop back. And then when you know they're coming, unleash the speed up rounds on the second end. And it has glass half
Yep.
full, or I don't know what it's called in this game.
Well,
I think
you
it was
get
glass
the-
half full
the
in Destiny
healing.
1. Yeah. And the healing. Like
It's dumb. Yeah. So we were basically like on this map too, specifically this week on trials. You're gonna feel a lot of standoffs where people are on one side of the door and you're on the other, and
Yeah.
you're kind of just people are spraying hard light through and
Nades.
trying to like get picks any way they can. Yeah, dude, I started basically like we were on this long part. It's like on the outside in the rocky area. I
From
think
the
it's called
caves?
Elbow. Yeah, like back where you go into the room where you can drop down.
Yeah.
Like, it's like not
Yeah.
the generator, but the opposite side.
yeah, it's right behind the
Heavy.
right behind heavy.
So they're like deep in there down that tunnel. So it's pretty far. So we're like literally both teams, all three are on both sides. Like we're behind a rock and they're behind like one of those walls, and everyone's just poking, trying to like get
Yeah.
a pick. And I was basically just ramping up, shooting right into a rock with Suros, and then I'd pop out for the second half, and it would just drop someone
Yeah.
instantly.
Yeah, those
Like,
speed up rounds when
like
those
0.5
prop, you're like,
TTK.
haha. You're like starting to sweat. You can see your health bar going down.
Yeah.
And then that second half of the clip procs, it's just like kill, and you're like,
Yep.
whew.
TTK,
Thank God.
TTK is like 0.5. So I was literally just popping out and dropping someone instantly.
Yeah.
So like everyone should be trying to do that. And even if you take some hits, like your recovery starts right away. Most of the time when you have a catalyst, like you got to get the cat. I don't even have the catalyst yet, but sometimes when that procs, it's like it's just stupid.
Yeah.
So good. So definitely be trying that, guys. Like I love Suros more than, and I find that the gun is a lot more stable, a lot more consistent for headshots.
Yeah.
You just don't get the ricochet.
And that's with the speed up rounds, not the slowdown, not the ones that slow
yeah,
the
where
gun
everyone's
down.
using like ramp up or
Yeah.
whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Spin up.
Spin up.
So yeah, I mean it's dumb. It's a really, really good gun. And I think it's underused. Besides, I mean, people just love to go to hard light, but I mean, I get it with the Revoker setup, but
Yeah.
besides that, dude.
Yeah.
don't
I mean,
think
I was
so.
finding that Erentil was out. Like, I could hit the shotgunners because they were like, as they're coming towards you, like they either get inside that range where they're going to kill you anyway, or you're like, you're getting them.
or you're killing them.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I had a couple multis, like just, and dude, like I could not with my Dust Rocket could not kill anyone off of a revive.
yeah.
So like off of a revive
Yeah, with
the
Aaron Till,
oversh-
it's one shot.
with the
kills the
oversh- yeah,
overshield.
no matter what. So I was literally you had to double shot them with the overshield on. So I was losing so many rounds there where I was like, people got a revive and I got a collat and killed both of them
Yeah.
in one shot.
Yeah.
So it's like from range.
Yeah.
So you know, I find that the Aaron Till is definitely.
People hate on it.
I love it.
It's
dude.
definitely the best.
But it's
gun.
underused. It's the best gun in the game. Like if you're not
It's
using it,
underused.
use it. If you're not using it, you should be. Like people talk about hard light and Suros and Mindbenders and the new shot. Like all those guns are trash compared to Aaron Till or Wisdom Rebuke. Either
Dude, I'm
one.
about to get back into Menagerie and
just
just start
fusion rifles in general.
farming another.
They're the best gun in the
Dude,
game.
and honestly, like low key, I haven't tried it yet, but I was telling you about it. I think Wise and Rebuked might be a good one because it has a faster charge time. And now with the nerf to the range of fusion rifles, I feel like that one could possibly like I was losing a lot of 1v1s where I could hear a charge up and I knew it was Wise and Rebuke and I would be getting killed just because you're both charging up at the same time, you're both popping out at the same time, but that Wise and Rebuked is like
just a second faster.
just a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I'm not leaving my Aaron. It's fucking.
Yeah, I might throw a Wise and Rebuked on today.
Love it.
Well, I can't because it's at like 700. So maybe I can bring it up to 1,000 somehow. But
Yeah, just get a gun
yeah,
on a drop.
yeah.
But yeah, so what do you? We got any thoughts out here?
Yeah. Nintendo says when an enemy pops a Dawn Blade, he likes to charge them and take 4 direct blades and then kill him in a super using a green scout rifle. Well, I don't know if that's true.
Big facts.
I do like to believe it is though.
Very factual. Send that in as a top play.
Yeah,
definitely
guaranteed
make
to
a-
win.
Yeah, guaranteed.
And
Just-
then
just
Danny
housing.
Mayo says he was having fun this week with Monte Carlo and throwing knives and quick play.
Ooh.
But yeah, I mean,
with the throwing, I wasn't even thinking about that as like your melee. That's probably pretty.
yeah, because you get the melee kill and then it would give you the ×5. What is the perk that?
Macovox chain or whatever.
Yeah.
Mikovox chain. What is it?
Mavox. Yeah,
Yeah,
some Russian
Whatever.
dude's chain.
basically like rampage.
It's about to get snatched off his neck
It's
though.
basically like rampage.
Yeah.
Where it just adds more damage.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
And it kills with it. Refund your melee, I think too.
Yep,
So you
yep.
can definitely use that. You know, and again, like Markov's chain. Yep, that's what it is.
Markov.
So like that, like I've had a lot of success in like Iron Banner and 6v6 with Monte Carlo. That gun doesn't really translate to comp or like to trials. Like you don't see a lot of that in trials.
It's just because you have to ramp, like you have to have more people, kind of like I was saying with the grenade. Like
Yeah.
if it doesn't have enough people to chain to, same thing. Like if you don't have enough people to keep shots on and to keep kills on
yeah,
for the stack, like normally you're getting a pick and you're not like, maybe you're fighting one other person, but you're not like, it's not like 4 people that you're just like
yeah.
continuously mowing down,
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
dude, that gun is nasty in 6v6. Like
Yeah.
you can just
when you can keep that stack up.
Yeah. So that's definitely like with a throwing knife would be sick. Like you hit someone from deep with a throwing knife, then you automatically get
Or
the
yeah,
times
chaining
5.
it with stuff like that where like you're gonna get those one-shot kills.
And dude, also that could be sick with the arc mod
Thundercore.
Thundercoil. Like you get that Thundercoil, maybe you're wearing Perjuring or Dune Marchers or something. You get the Dune Marcher, melee, Thundercoil procs. Next thing you know, you're off to the hunt with that
Or one-eyed mask.
that Markov chain.
Seen those clips already.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not completely sold by the one-eyed mask. I mean, we did have a play that was submitted that someone was using one-eyed mask, and it was just like,
It's back.
yeah, it is back.
I mean, it's not what it was. It doesn't have the overshield, right? Because I didn't even see
It does have the overshield. It
Well,
just
it
does.
didn't overshield. It just started regeneration.
Yeah, but that's because he was taking heat. Like the health regeneration was going up, and he was taking heat. I think it kind of canceled. But I mean, the ability to wall hack was huge for me. That's I won't use it again just because I used it for the wall hack. Like I could get hit by someone and then duck behind a wall and then know exactly where you are, and it's just like, all right, well here you come. Like you're just dead. Like I already know you're there.
Yeah, like True Sight or whatever.
Yeah. Easy.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, 1 to 5 with the same damage increase per level as Swashbuckler. Yeah, I mean, the Markov's chain is sick.
But then again, dude, with the Suros, I think I'd rather have the like healing,
Yeah.
like to just boost me back. Like even in a 6v6 situation, like just keep me at full health so I can keep going.
Yeah. I
You're
mean, it's
gonna
definitely
keep killing people.
it's
with spin
definitely an
off,
auto
but
rifle meta, like for sure, which
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan
big
of.
fan.
Do you still see a lot of spare ration mindbenders
And,
users out there?
and don't get it twisted. It's not like they're like we lost. One of my games I lost. We were like, oh, dude, dope. Our game 6, These kids are 40 light below us.
The
and
light doesn't really matter that much.
No,
It doesn't really matter that much.
no. I mean, it definitely does make a difference.
I'm not
But
feeling it.
the skill is like way like they crushed
When
us.
I'm
like
at
5-0.
I'm at 1,014
40 levels below
or
us.
1,015. When they take away the actual artifact, I think I'm sitting at like 1,004 right
No.
now.
No, 1,001, 2 is max. Can't be 1,004.
What are you talking about?
Your pinnacle gear that would mean that you have 1,006 pinnacle gear.
I do. Check my shit,
I'm
boy.
gonna check it, boy.
Yeah, I'm just 1,001 on my trial set because like my Suros isn't at 1,004. Like I've got like a Trinity. I'm not the Trinity.
You can't be that high. It's literally not possible. Think like 1,003 is like
check
the
my
highest you
check my
could be.
stats.
I will. I will.
Check me.
Bitch.
Check me.
We're
I'm telling you, my pinnacles are dropping at 1,006.
about to find out. But keep
Okay.
going.
Yeah, I mean, I have time.
I'll wait. I'll wait.
No, thank you. I'll wait. I don't even remember what I was saying, but yeah, I mean, yeah, dude, what are you talking about? I'm at 1,004 gear score.
No fucking way.
Okay, I have 1,005 gear. I got 1,006.
We're about to call him out on the show. He
Please
don't want this
do.
smoke.
Please do. Tell me what my gear score is.
What's your name, Dutch?
I don't know.
Duke?
Yeah, tell me my gear score, please. How are you checking that?
Destiny tracker.
Does it have my gear score?
Yeah.
With
Should.
my equipped loadout, or with my actual?
It should. It's not loading.
Okay.
Gonna have to do it later. I'll put out a revised statement on Instagram. Make sure you follow us.
Yeah, you better put it out revised as you got
there
me.
you are. There you are. There you
Yeah.
are.
Tell me my score.
It's not loading. It's not loading.
I'm 1,014 on my Titan.
Yeah, what's your artifact at?
Mhm.
I told you, you idiot.
Where's my artifact? How do I see my artifact?
Go to your character.
Gear. Titan. Get ready to do the math.
I can't wait.
Yeah, me too.
Can't wait for the smoke. Idiot.
All right, where's my artifact? Okay.
The moment we've all been waiting
Okay.
for.
Okay. How do I see my artifact? General.
Dude, it's not under general. It'll be under your gear. Like, go to your character.
Power. Dude, it's not there.
All right, well, we're going to have to check this later. You're ruining the show.
Where's my artifact?
It might not show up.
Shouldn't there be an artifact in
I
here?
feel like it should be, but maybe not.
Hmm.
Did you check your actual Destiny app?
Here, dude, I'll just check my gear.
Yeah,
and
on your
just
Destiny app.
I'll just tell you. Okay, so my helmet is 1,005.
Yeah.
My gauntlets are 1,004.
Yeah.
My chest, 1,004. All I need is one more 1,004 piece to be at gear level because I have a 1,005. Leg armor, 1,004. Class armor, 1,004.
Didn't you say you were 1,006?
I said my pinnacles are dropping at 1,006.
Where's your 1,006?
I don't have it yet.
All right, 1,004 is fine.
Yeah, if I have a bunch of 1,004s and one 1,005, that immediately brings me up to 1,006. So all my pinnacle rewards I get, when I go flawless tonight and I put on that chest, it's going to be 1,006,
What?
baby.
Everything look good? The monitor died? Good thing you got the second monitor right at the top of the switcher.
So yeah, I don't know. Trials, pretty cool. We're going to go flawless tonight, and I'm probably not going to go to bed till that happens.
Anyway, EDZ bunker coming in. Yeah?
EDZ bunker, the moon.
The moon.
Opens up tomorrow at
EDZ,
1 o'clock.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah,
Not
the moon.
EDZ. The moon bunker.
Moon bunker opens up at noon. or
Get
1
your
o'clock
bunker
tomorrow.
busting buckle ready because we going in there. Uncle Bunker in the building. all
Uncle
right?
Bunkle and his
Uncle
bunker
Bunko and
busting
his
belt
bunker
buckle.
busting boys, all right?
Uncle Bunkle and the bunker boys.
Busting up all them bunkles.
Get your belt buckle ready.
Watch that bunkle because it's about to get busted.
Get in your bunk bed and get ready to bust bunkers with Uncle Bunkle and the bunker boys.
I'm talking about the bunkle wagon, the bunkle rolling on in. I'm talking about the
Get your-
little bunkle on your bunkle wheel.
Get your bunkle wheel. Get your wagon bag ready. Get your wagon saddle ready.
Saddle up, load them down, Get ready for the Bunkle Buster.
Saddle up with Uncle Bunkle.
Saddle up, load them down, because Bunkle Buster's coming to town.
Who you
all
gonna
right?
call? Bunkle Busters. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Bunk Busters.
Cop busting.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
So all the new stuff's coming out on that.
Yeah, so we assume that the bunker is going to have
A lot of the same stuff.
3 tiers as before, 7 upgrades total to get your pinnacle. So that's going to be huge. That's going to be another source for pinnacle gear.
Yep. You're gonna wanna max
So you probably want to just ramp that up to 6 and then hold off on the 7th till the end of the week to make sure you're at your highest. Because I mean, I have like 2,000 Warmind bits saved up, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to just
that.
I'm going to go through and I'm going to be able to level that up real quick.
Is the other one maxed out?
Yep.
Nice.
So that means we're getting 3 new law sectors.
Yep.
I'm guessing it's the K1 law sectors, the logistics, what are the other ones called? I don't know. There's 3 K1 bunkers.
Communication, right? Is one of them?
Yeah, I don't know.
Comms or something?
Yeah, you would think that we would know that stuff, but literally we don't do law sectors, so it's,
Why would we?
Yeah. I can tell you how to. I can
People
explain
are
to
out
you.
there farming them for power. That's not us.
Yeah, I mean, I don't need
Play
power
the
that bad.
game.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, so that should be cool.
And then that means we'll get another gun. We'll get a new gun in the.
Yep.
In the.
Hopefully it's a couple. Like I hope there's
Yeah.
2.
Be careful though, buying those guns because they do cost 2 encrypted Warmind bits. Like I didn't realize that, and I
You
was
were
just
just buying
buying
them?
gun bounties, and then all of a sudden I couldn't open up like the cache at the end of a Seraph Tower, and I was like, "What the hell? I thought I had 19 of these bad boys." Yeah.
Blew through all of them.
Oh, dude, I bought so many. I had
Yeah.
like 25
Yeah.
encrypted Warmind bits. And
So
then
be careful.
Yeah, be careful, ladies and gentlemen. You do not want to waste your money, your encrypted Warmind bits. I mean, I'm assuming like towards the end of the season, you're gonna have more encrypted Warmind bits than you even know what to do with, and that would probably be the time to, to buy those
Then do
bounties.
it. Yeah.
But don't be doing it now because I did, and I'm kind of like,
Salty about it.
yeah, I'm kind of pissed off.
Brutal. But yeah,
That's what I get. I was just like,
but the upgrade process should probably be a lot of the same tips that we talked about in our EDZ video. If you guys haven't seen that yet, it's on our channel. So if you're looking for the best ways to upgrade, it should be the same. If it's a little bit different, maybe we'll make another video on that day 1.
Rubber baby bunker busters.
Rubber baby teeth bunkle. Uncle Bunkle's a bunker buster extraordinaire.
He owns the bunker busting business.
Yeah.
Like when his truck drives down the street, it
If
says,
you're having problems killing your overloads in there, call up Uncle Bunkle. He'll come up in there and bust up those bunkers.
AKA me. Because I can bust a bunker like no one's business.
Uncle Bunkle.
I can bunk a buster in my sleep. I can bunk a buster.
I bust a bunker all day. I'll be busting bunkers left and left up in your bunkle. All right?
I'm busting bunkers in your bunk hole.
No bunkles safe out here. When I'm busting them. Busted all over that bunkle.
Nintendo says that Wisdom Rebuke has the same archetype as Aerontil, has the same charge time. You try right.
Yeah, you probably just have projection fuse.
I do have projection.
Not projection fuse.
I do have projection fuse.
No, what's it called?
Accelerated
Liquid coils. Accelerated coils?
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty cool on the moon. So we'll have some moon shit to do. Because I honestly haven't done a single Seraph Tower on the moon. Like they happen. I'm like, why would I do it on the moon when everyone's doing it on Earth?
Yeah. Especially when you need kind of the teammates.
When your bunker's on the moon and you're just traveling back and forth, like it's gonna be a lot.
Give them a wagon.
Yeah.
So cool. What else? What else is on the list?
So we got Iron Banner coming back, which Iron Banner returns, or Iron Banner is coming back. That's
talked a lot about that. It's the only pinnacle weapon for the season. The bow.
Yeah, kind of weird that that's the only one, but it is kind of cool because people aren't going to be able to go into Iron Banner with their like sweaty trials loadouts. I mean, you can, I guess, if you don't give a shit, but bow kills, I'm assuming, is going to be a huge thing. You're going to need to be getting bow kills, which I don't know how I feel about that because in order to do the quest, like it's good. Like 10 auto rifle kills, 10 sidearm kills, or 15.
Well, do we know that? It could be a more involved quest, which we've been asking for.
For the armor?
I mean, so.
Yeah, I hope
and for
so.
the bow. Like the bow could be like a lot of kills, like a lot of.
Yeah, it's probably 500 bow kills and then 250 precision headshot. I mean, you know what I mean? It's probably like, I don't know how they're going to tie it to Iron Banner.
But I hope it's a little more in depth, not we blow through it. Like, I hope it takes multiple. Like I wish it, because well, there's gonna be. Oh no, there's not. We were saying why isn't there they added a trial seal
Oh,
and
a trials,
at a Grandmaster there
a
should be a
Trials
Iron
Pinnacle
Banner
gun?
seal.
Iron Banner seal. That would be
Would be
dope.
dope.
Yeah.
But there isn't. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Like what?
Yeah. What? So easy.
Yeah, give us an Iron Banner seal.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
I'm down for that.
I know they're listening. You heard it here first. Next season, Iron Banner seal.
Somebody send this. Some Bungie needs to just watch our show.
I wouldn't be surprised if they had one and they were like, "That's a good idea," but we don't want to release all 3 seals at one time. We'll do the Trials one since Trials is back, the Grandmaster since that's back, and next season we'll introduce a new seal for like, you know what I mean? They don't want to put all the seals out in one time. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they were saving some seals that they were like I think they've heard the community feedback that seals are like a big thing. People want more seals.
Yeah, just give you something to do while you're like playing Iron Banner. Like, oh, let me go for this objective while I'm playing Iron Banner, not just like mindlessly playing.
Not just mindlessly stomping kids.
Yeah, which is what it's going to be.
For weeks on end.
Yeah, dude, I can't wait to stomp people.
The
you know, it's going to be a good change of pace because we're like sweating it in trials and stuff, and then like Iron Banner's going to come out.
Still,
we're just going to be.
But it is skill-based matchmaking, so it's still going to be nice and sweaty.
Yeah, it'll be competitive.
Yep.
But good though. Let me stomp some.
Does it include the artifact?
Not this first one. I think they're.
Like, I knew they took it out of Trials. Do they took it out of Iron Banner too? Because it was in last.
But
one.
I think I've read somewhere where somebody told me that they're gonna introduce the skill, like the artifact, back into it once people are up to speed. Like once everyone's 1,000, then we're 1,000 now, and we're playing against kids that are 980s, 990s, and it's like not really that much.
We were talking about the other day, and we were like, why don't they just put caps on it where it's like week 1 the cap is 5 power on the
1,005.
Week 2, 10.
1,010.
Week 3, 15.
I could agree with
Week 4, a month in, then it's 20, and then 20 is just the cap for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Or like maybe up to 25, like another month in.
Yeah.
But just cap it, so you can't just go like if you play the game, you're going to be at that cap. You know what I mean? Like, or you should be close to it.
I mean, if you're not 1,000 by now, like it's literally week 2. It's plenty of time to be 1,000. Like we did it in 1 week on 3 characters. So
we
really,
did it in 3 days.
Yeah, we did do it in 3 days.
So I mean, I think you can do it.
Yeah.
Like if you play the game, you know, and if you choose not to, then that's on you.
So I read a lot of shit on Facebook, and I'm also on Reddit, and people are like, "Bro, if you hit 1,000 in the first 2 days, like you must have no life." And it's like, it wasn't really that hard.
No.
To hit 1,000.
Well, we didn't have a life either. But
yeah, I mean that is true.
We did play for like 36 out of 48 hours.
Yeah.
If not more.
But I mean, if it only takes that much, and you play
2 weeks, then you got it.
You got it.
48 hours.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
5 hours a day.
So I don't want to hear anybody complaining because there's a lot of complaining out there right now, and we're gonna
give them the spiel right now.
Okay. So
here we
let
go.
me just tell you.
Here it comes.
And I'm not gonna call out YouTubers because I love everybody. But
until I don't.
There's YouTubers that are putting out videos like Season of the Worthless and like all this.
Just for a title, if you want to Google search and find out who we're talking about.
So listen, first of all, everyone last season, they put out these roadmaps every year that are so thoughtfully laid out, and then we get the shit like when we got Bastion. People were like, "Oh, we got a gun that was already on the roadmap. It was locked behind this quest." So now Bungie was like, "All right, we're not going to give you a roadmap. We're going to give you a very limited roadmap, and we're going to keep all that shit under wraps."
So that way, when you do something like that, like a community event, then you feel rewarded.
Yeah.
Right? Because if Bastion wasn't on the roadmap, everyone would have been like, dope.
Yeah, we just got a sick gun Bastion. Yeah. Now it's on the roadmap and we get it, and everyone's like, "Oh, we already knew we were going to get it."
Yeah, but I do feel that way. It does feel like less rewarding. So they switched it.
So they switched it up. We don't even know what's on the roadmap. We
don't know what's coming.
They're keeping us surprised, which huge fan of surprises.
And
I do like spoilers.
Let me just get it straight for you right now, guys. They didn't do 2 huge community events last season and be like, "Yeah, we're not going to do any this season." If they did 2 last season, they're at least doing 1 this season, if not more.
Yeah.
So it's coming.
Yeah.
Okay.
And everyone's pissed off. They're like, "There's nothing on the roadmap. We're not getting anything this season." Well, because they hid the roadmap from you because you were fucking idiots. And
you were complaining.
Yeah. They're like, "Oh, they're complaining about the stuff on the roadmap, so we're just not going to give them a roadmap." And now everyone's like, "Oh, there's nothing on the roadmap. What is this season?"
There's nothing in the season.
Yeah, like you got. There's going to be stuff. Bungie's got this big puffy coat on. They're sitting at the blackjack table. There's aces. They're about to slide.
He's sliding out a chocolate bar, and you're like, "Damn, that's dope. He's got a chocolate bar."
Yeah.
Really, That's just.
You're looking at the chocolate.
He's full of drugs. All right, he's got everything. He's the trap king out here. Watch
When he
out!
opens up the jacket,
I
dude,
got it
the jacket's
all.
fur jacket. He
You
rips it
saw
open.
You
There's gats.
You saw it. It's the Eververse
Hand
pull-up
grenades.
jacket. You.
So it pisses me off. You guys just let this season play out. We're not even a third of the way.
It's a $10 expansion.
Yeah, you paid
Okay,
$10.
$10.
You play 10 times. It's $1.
You've already got your $10
$10
worth of content. All right, the rest is just gonna be fire. That's coming for free.
Yeah. It's just so ridiculous. Like people will just complain like
a week and a half in.
Yeah.
Season of the Worthless.
Yeah, we haven't even got.
Shut up.
Most of you don't even have your first bunker fully.
Yeah, most
upgraded.
of you haven't even played the first week of stuff. They've released 20%. You didn't even play it. You were like, nope, I don't want to play that.
Yeah.
Or you don't even bother.
Dude, I bet you.
You don't even know it exists.
I bet you some people picked up the season and started playing and didn't even get into their first bunker, and they were just like, oh no.
Yep, nope. They don't even know about the Lost Sector.
Yeah.
That's down there.
Which
That's
is,
on rotation.
In my opinion, one of the most fun things in the game is doing the Lost Sector.
Sick.
Yeah. I can solo them now. I got my javelin in there, like the upgraded version.
I got my tank coming in.
Dude, I got
what's it called? The fucking Warmind
frames.
Heavy frame.
Yeah, I have the heaviest of the frames, baby.
The heaviest of frames.
And it fucks up champions, dude.
And you know you guys can use those at the tower events too. So make sure you guys are using those.
Yeah,
there,
and you can just as
so
soon as one goes away, you can pull another
pop
one in.
another one. They literally it makes them so easy, and I never see anyone popping those.
Yeah, I pop
no one knows the
I pop
game.
them on my way to every single one.
No one
I'm
plays
like,
it.
oh, no one's popped one yet.
Got it. So yeah, guys,
They bring the hammer, dude.
lots of fire. If you agree, let us know. If you don't agree, get out.
Yeah. So thanks that Duke and Nintendo are here. Cap's commenting.
Whose birthday?
Danny Mayo's dropping tractors, baby. Who? Yeah, he's probably a genius.
Big birthday, bitch. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Seth.
Yeah, so Nintendo said legendary Lost Sectors are cool. Danny Mayo dropped a tractor. Afro Bob's here. What's up, Afro Bob? Thanks for watching. Big fan of the bunkers. Nintendo said we got your back, Bungie. We do. We're supporting you during this recession and coronavirus outbreak.
We give you a lot of feedback and a lot of advice, but we also support you.
Afro Bob said the Warlock code is what's hiding the new Warlock.
That's right, baby.
Come on. Hiding the fire.
Come on, that's sauce. I gotta buy that, dude. Let me know. Make sure if you guys ever see that in the Eververse store for Break Dust, make sure you message me because I need it.
Nintendo says 0 community events. You think there's gonna be no community events?
You don't think so?
And he says he agrees with surprises. He prefer to know less. Yeah, where is the clock? Everyone wants to see the Dr. Pepper clock.
Oh, okay. Let me just whip out my chain.
Can we get up close on Dutch for his rant? The rant's over. Did you get up close on it?
You know what time it is. It's pepper time, baby.
Dude, that should be a segment. It's pepper time.
It's pepper time. Oh shit, my chain broke.
Well, pepper time's over.
Pepper time's over.
Cap, what's up? Where are you leaving, Cap? We know you got another hour to watch.
We're going for another 3 hours here. No. But
You know where that clock is from?
Where?
China.
Yeah, you should actually realize all.
So
Corona.
So we talked about Metas and Crucible.
Jenna's got you.
Yeah. Dude, doesn't it kills coronavirus on there?
Yeet. Corona
Give it
gang.
a spit shine. So what kind of bows do you think we're gonna see in Iron Banner? While we're on the topic of Iron Banner and
La
bows?
Monarch.
The Vow.
La Monarch.
Yeah, I mean, what kind of bows do you guys think we're gonna see? I think we'll see a lot of Wish Enders with the True Sight ability. Definitely the Monarch, the Vow. I don't really know if there's too many bows that are. I guess they're really role dependent, but
You can maybe use the raid one's not bad if you didn't want to go an exotic.
the raid one,
Yeah, the
primary that you get out of the first chest.
Yeah.
What is that one called? I don't even fucking know.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I literally use it all the time.
I use it in PvE a lot because mine has Rampage. So the last 2 Coronas.
But the first of many.
I have limes downstairs. I took from work last night.
You know, limes. You didn't take them; they were given to you.
No, I know. But Scott
You know why they put limes in Coronas? Anybody out there know why they actually do that?
Yeah, let them know. Get him with some wisdom.
It's to keep the flies out.
Really?
You fucking put a lime in there, flies can't fly into your beer. Maybe you're allergic to bees.
Who told you that?
I'll keep that information disclosed.
I just made it up.
No.
Because
You
I don't know if that's fact.
Tired of getting bees in your beer? Throw a lime in it. The bees get stuck on the lime. You go flick, and then
But dude, you don't keep the lime there. It's only there for like the first 10 seconds.
well, maybe you live
you
in an
push
area
it
where
in?
there's not a lot of flies. Have you ever been to Mexico?
Do you push it in the top? Or you take it out
Oh,
when you
you
want to
just-
take a sip and then
Yep.
Oh what? But it doesn't keep them out once it's pushed in.
Yeah, so you're not supposed to push it in. That's an American thing.
How do you drink your beer with it sticking out? Big ass
You
lime.
just pull it out and then you take a sip.
Every time
and then you
just
put it back
that-
in.
That is not true. You're such an idiot. Put your hurt here first, baby. Use your lime as your new cap.
All right, so Cap says subtle calamity. Yeah, we'll probably
that's
see
it.
some
No,
subtle
that's
calamities.
that's
Calamities.
Yeah.
Tyranny of Heaven is from Last Wish.
Yep.
Tyranny of Heaven. It's the Last Wish bow. You get that from completing the vault.
Hmm.
Yeah. Afro Bob says GOS bow is good. It is. Is that Tyranny of Heaven? Tyranny of Heaven is from Last Wish. What is the GOS?
I forget. It's
Spiteful
like-
Fang. Yeah, Duke said he'll see some Spiteful Fangs out there.
It's not sacred. Is it sacred something?
Nintendo said he's pulling out Trinity Ghoul, which actually might be really
That's the
dope.
triple one, right? The
Yeah,
triple, the
yeah,
triple shot.
and it changed arc lightning. So like in
Mm.
6v6 Iron Banner, you might be able to get some.
Some waves going, some
Yeah,
electricity.
yeah.
Not bad. It's a really long draw time though, right?
Trinity Ghoul. Yeah, I thought Trinity Ghoul was the name of the Last Wish, but I guess that is
I promise you, I bet people are gonna be using Leviathan for their heavy
the Leviathan's breath.
breath because that thing's dirty anyway.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be using that.
Yeah, 100%.
Sacred Province. That's what it is.
No, Sacred Providence is
That's the pulse rifle.
So
Cured Redemption.
is that it?
I don't know. I have a bunch.
Has
of
no
them.
one Googled it yet?
Just go to your inventory. Like I
Let's
have
see.
one.
Actually, that kind of sounds right. What was the last one you just said?
Cured Redemption.
Is that it? It is.
Let me go to my dim real quick.
I got it. Here it is. Yeah, a Cured Redemption.
A Cured Redemption. Good job, Afro Bob.
Accrued,
That's why we keep you around, baby.
Accrued
Accrued,
Redemption. I can't
accrued.
fucking read. Accrued Redemption.
Accrued. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't read. I said it cured.
Yeah, I got
Accrued.
one. Yeah.
Thanks, Afro.
Yeah, shit's dope. Afro, have you been checking out the lore for the flawless stuff? Have you been getting all that? Any
Oh, yeah, because last week he said he was having trouble getting.
yeah,
the
any
lore
fun
cards.
stuff behind that you found? Let us know in the chat. But yeah, what else? What else we have on the notes?
The Fourth Horseman came out this week,
Yep,
so
not bad.
yeah, I mean, the quest was pretty short. It was cool. You got to go down into Lord Saladin's office where there was some cool there was like a thing on his table, one of those
The Einstein thing.
yeah, I don't know, it's like a ticker thing.
Yeah, it's
I don't know what the fuck they're called.
it's for the theory of like,
Inertia.
is that what it is?
I don't know.
Yeah,
not-
where it like momentum like transfers through
An
objects.
object in motion stays in motion.
Yep, that kind of stuff. I think.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm not a scientist.
Me neither.
I didn't pay attention in science class either,
Mm-mm. I was too busy.
or any class.
I was too busy watching COD videos on YouTube, honing my game.
Yeah, I mean, I was too busy just like skipping class and going and sitting in the guitar room, then stealing the guitar and taking it back to my class, walking into the class with a
Having a
guitar,
rock concert.
and the teachers would be like, "Mr. Pearson, did you really steal a guitar from guitar class and take it to this math class? I'm trying to teach algebra," and I'd be like, "Oh, dude, I don't even know. I'll just." And then I'd get kicked out of class.
And then you get
Referral.
and then you
Like,
get a
"Oh."
standing ovation while you crowd surfed out of
Oh.
out of the building.
I had them carry me down the staircase to the office where they let me down. And when I'd get into the office, I'd put my hands out like Jesus and bounce on the tip of my toes and go, the smell of a referral. A fresh
Smell
referral.
of a
There's
fresh
nothing better than the smell of a fresh referral. Let me tell you.
I keep them in my car now.
I have
Okay. Instead of air fresheners, you just have like your new referral like hanging
yeah,
up in your mirror.
exactly.
Oh my!
God, I hated school.
And
look where
here I am
now.
drinking Corona in quarantine, filming the highest produced, least watched
Look,
show of all time.
we spent more money on this. You spent more money on this set than we've made.
And ever will.
Yikes. Matt Wilson, what's up, baby? That's Dark Guy, I think. Is that Dark Guy? Yeah, so Zavala's office. Thanks, Kat, for keeping us on track. Zavala's office. There's a cool workout tape, like a EDM, like mixtape with like Lord Shaxx.
Yep.
So you know Zavala's working out to that Lord Shaxx mixtape. He's
Just-
pumping iron.
That
just,
sauce, you know, he got the bars.
yeah. And
Yeah, no, it was
yeah,
cool.
and then you get your gun.
So the gun, it does some burst. I think it's personally irrelevant and will never be used.
Yeah, I agree.
It's really useless without the catalyst for the increased reload speed, I think.
Yeah, so Nintendo's the only person that I know that got the catalyst, and he got the catalyst to drop. Nintendo, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he got it from doing a Seraph bunker.
Yep.
Like on Earth. Just he was like, oh, I got the catalyst just dropped. It's increased reload speed. So I don't know if you got that, Nintendo. Yeah, I mean the gun, dude. The gun's not bad. Like, it's good for just like running around and fucking shit up.
just
but
for average play, but anything that you're actually trying to build out a loadout,
I use it to
there's
get
something better.
like
for
if I
your
have a
exotic
bounty and it's
slot
like
anywhere.
get shotgun kills. I'm like, okay, like because you can just tap the trigger. It's like it doesn't like.
But even I heard like, even if you like tap the trigger barely, it's still like accidentally like will fire off a second shot because it's like so fast.
Yeah, so I don't know if people that say that are using scuffs or not because I
They
was
don't have
able.
trigger stops.
Yeah, I was able to shoot it with just getting the one shot. I know a lot of people were saying that they couldn't get that every time they pulled it,
I
but
just didn't think the damage was all that compared to just using, say, a fusion or especially.
well, it's just like when you pull the
as your
trigger, it's just like
exotic.
next thing you know, you're like aiming at the sky. It's like playing Xbox for the first time where you're just like aiming at the sky, like.
literally Lauren when she runs around. So, but nah, and I mean, I just think for your exotic slot, like, would you rather have that over like Izzy or
Divinity or Anarchy?
Anarchy or yeah, like anything,
No.
literally anything.
Xenophage.
Is the like, and you have to get close. You know what I mean? So like, you're not gonna rock a fusion rifle like over that as a legendary drop. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I don't think it brings enough to the table to make it really usable in anything.
It definitely doesn't.
Just kind of just a fun exotic.
Oh, Seraph Tower. Did I say bunker? Yeah, Seraph Tower. Oh yeah, and the speaker's mask was in his office too. That's kind of cool.
Was it?
Yeah.
That's what is the lore? What is the lore behind that?
I don't know.
Sir Afro, like
So let's see.
like how did we get the mask back from? What's his name?
So Afro Bob says he's been writing his script.
Oh,
He'll be covering Trials lore, but we have to wait like everyone else. So
dope.
yep.
You gonna put a video out on
And
it?
it's Zavala's office, not Saladin. Did I say Saladin?
I don't know.
I thought I said Zavala,
I
but
thought you said Shax at one point, but we know who it is.
yeah.
It's Pepper.
Zavala's office. Yeah, I must have said the wrong dude's office.
One of those
whoops.
fucking crown eating titans.
I've eaten too many crayons. I can't remember everyone's name. All right. Cardinal. What's up, Cardinal?
I really did like that.
Yeah, so oh yeah, and Afro Bob says that the new Cabal Empress hinted at it's the exotic machine gun. It literally looks like one of the machine guns that like the Cabal barrier.
Wait, what is that? What?
It's a big
When are we getting it?
we don't know when we're getting it, but like people have data mined it.
Ooh, so that could be in the secret. That could be like a
Yeah, so
community
actually
event.
someone did a video on it today. Like that it's hinted it's out there, but I feel like we knew that for weeks. What are we calling the gun? Empress? Cabal and Empress? I don't know.
I mean, that would kind of make sense with like the ship coming and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the big ship. And
Yeah.
what's going on with that anyway? Like I've followed with all the trial stuff. I've fallen so behind on like the PvE stuff. What's the storyline? Like they're sending the ship here. We haven't stopped that yet, right? So like
Yeah, I mean we're stopping it. We have to build the bunkers on each planet.
yeah, but that like it's just on steady path right now.
Yep, it's coming straight towards us.
Yeah, okay.
And it's bigger than Earth, so once it hits, it's game over.
It's like Earth's hitting it.
It's like Earth's hitting Earth. Wait, what?
No, if it's bigger than Earth, it'd be like Earth hit it, not like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, but it's coming crash course.
can't wait.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. I ain't that stressed on it.
We're gonna stop it. It's a video game.
I mean, what if we don't? What if they take all of our weapons?
Can you imagine they just like kill us all? We have to start over on a new planet.
Oh.
That'd be savage. I'll give them that. They're like tired of
Cardinal says, "What's up with the Dr. Pepper chain?"
you know what it is, baby. Flavor Flav out here. All right. But no, dude, imagine like they're like tired of the power creep, right? Like all the guns are like too strong and all this stuff, so they just like wipe out the whole map, and they're
Yeah.
just like, "Yep, sorry, your vaults are gone."
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they'll do that again because people were pissed. But I would like to see like something happen, like something hits the earth and then it changes like the terrain, or like
Like actual changes in game.
Yeah.
But we talked about that
last week or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
When Afro Bob was on, we talked about it.
for sure, and they've hinted at that.
Or like give us old Russia back, but it's different. You know what I mean? Like send us back to old Russia.
We were talking about bringing back Venus today before the show. We were talking
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that.
yeah. Like where's Venus? Like we're trying to see that. We were talking about like how cool it'd be to have a map where it's like in these huge redwood trees and you have to
Yeah,
like walk on
like
like
a big
like the
foresty
Wookiee
map.
planet from Star
Yeah,
Wars.
Like, yeah, exactly.
What planet is that? The Wookiee planet, Jen? In Star
Star
Wars.
Wars.
What's the Wookiee planet called? Oh, come on. You watch Star Wars, you
I
nerd.
do, I know.
You nerd.
Getting there.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys.
Kashyyyk?
Kash-
Kashyyyk. Kashiki?
Kashiki? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were like
Kashyyyk?
that, like an environment. We were looking at these pictures and we were like, wouldn't it be cool if there was like, we were talking about the shard picture and how that would be sweet if there was like a trial or like a crucible map there.
Yeah,
And
in
just,
the
like,
shard.
that whole area just looks like
What an underutilized-
super dope that we're like not using. You know
What
what
an
I mean?
underutilized space
Like
in the game.
location, yeah. So like
Like we used it to get our supers back and then we never
that was it.
returned.
That's the only time.
It's still there.
Like it should be like a major part of
Yeah,
it.
let's have a crucible map in the shard.
Yes.
That would be dope.
Like we were just saying some different biomes would be kind of cool. I mean,
Yeah.
we're asking for a lot here, but not really.
No.
So yeah, just like a nice a woody, earthy place. Or even like a lava, like what about a volcano? Like why is a volcano not a place?
There's a hidden room in a bunker hinting at Siva returning. I haven't seen that
Oh,
yet.
I saw a video thumbnail for that. I didn't watch it,
Yeah.
but that sounds interesting.
That's Dark. I think that's Dark Guy said that. And I know Dark Guy follows the lore a lot. So
But the Siva was kind of like with the Warmind and stuff, so it kind of makes sense, but it also could just have like looks of that because
well, didn't Rasputin create Siva?
Yeah.
Like, am I wrong?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
It was like a defense mechanism that
Yeah.
like went bad though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, but it doesn't not make sense for that to just naturally be there. But I did see something about that. I saw a thumbnail. I didn't watch the video.
There's a bunch of Siva ornaments this season.
Yep. But Siva was just dope. Like,
Rasputin used Siva against the Iron Lords.
yeah. Now the Iron Lords are back.
I am an Iron Lord. D1 vet. But yeah, I don't know.
What else is on the notes?
Cardinal said he thinks it would be cool if an asteroid with a new enemy landed and hit Earth, changed the terrain, got a new enemy to fight. I mean, they still haven't touched on like the pyramid
That
ship.
sounds like that sounds like a lot more of like a yearly thing though. Like that would be
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a year 4 thing,
Yeah.
or they're not going to do that for a season.
Armageddon.
It's too much for a season.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, dude, this Destiny year is almost, it's like halfway
Halfway.
done now. It's kind of weird. I
Well,
feel like,
at the end of this season, it's halfway. We're
yeah,
still...
I feel like we just started like,
Oh no! This is season 3.
yeah,
I'm
it's
an
over
idiot.
halfway
It's
over.
over halfway. Yeah.
Wild, dude.
It's cool though. Like I like it. Like I feel like there's a lot more content throughout. Like with the slow drift thing, like it's going by faster.
Yeah, I mean, it's
not
definitely not like as big of a content drop as like Black Armory to like Season of the Drifter to Season of like,
but it kind of is like over time. Like if you think about like
yeah, we're getting 4 seasons rather than 3 big like updates.
but even like quarters of time, that was like its own season almost. Like
Yeah,
felt like that was like its own content
it
drop.
was like 2 weeks worth of cool shit.
Of just like that's all anyone talked about was like the quarters of time. Like that's all. Anyone,
Yeah, I mean,
like that was such a sick week, dude.
again, back to people
want
getting
that
pissed off.
forever.
Like we know that there's gonna like Bungie's not
They're
gonna,
not dumb. Like they may seem like it a lot, but they're not.
yeah, they're not gonna just be like, oh, this season's a wash. Like they're gonna give us like in a week or two, we're gonna log in. We're gonna start seeing Glad's gonna be streaming, and we're gonna be like sitting at home, like, holy shit, I need to get home as soon as possible. I need to get on my Xbox.
I'm leaving this brew tour right now.
Yeah, dude, for real.
Thad's birthday is over.
Thad, your birthday's canceled, baby. We're only halfway done, but we gotta go. Like we're gonna get in there. They're gonna have something.
Yeah, I'm excited. So, anything else on the notes? What else? Is that it?
Yeah. Afro Bob says he has a whole thing about Fallen being the main theme next year. So I mean, they did harness Siva. We haven't had a big Fallen boss. Have we had a Fallen boss in a raid recently?
What was it? No.
This one's Vex. Raid before that was Cabal. Yeah. Then the
all
raid
Cabal on the
before that. Oh yeah, no, Scourge of the Past. We have
I
we haven't
mean-
had a Taken raid
I
in a
mean,
while either.
kind of. That's like a tank. Like I guess it's Cabal with the spider tanks and stuff, and like the captains and everything, but it's not really like a huge like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that was like that big like tank boss thing.
Yeah, Scourge. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it definitely is a fallen raid. But yeah, no, that's cool.
Yeah. I mean, I'd like to see.
I'm excited.
I'd
We
like
gotta
to
have.
see
We
some
should
shit.
have. After Bob, once you put those videos and stuff out, we'll have you on the show again.
Oh yeah, and you can
Chat it
explain
up.
explain everything to
Chat
everyone.
it all up.
Yeah. Yeah, I love having Bob on the show because he's just like,
Knowledge.
yeah,
Straight wisdom.
yeah,
So, oh, but actually, let's. You want to close
yeah.
out
Last
by,
wish was taken.
you want to talk about the future of the show and what we're.
Yeah,
channel?
so we were talking today about the direction of the show, and maybe we're kind of asking you guys what you
Yeah, we
think.
want some input here, boys.
Because we do a show every week, and like obviously we both work full-time jobs. Well, I mean, you're quarantined.
No, I'm actually. 410 Films is shut down now, and I'm currently jobless. But
well, I still have to go to work.
we're thinking long term here for the channel and everything. I'm not.
Do what?
I'm not making. I'm not making.
I
a
almost-
paycheck.
You
But anyway, yeah. So basically, we're looking at it, and for the sake of the growth of the channel and just putting out as much quality content as we can, this show takes like a lot of our time. Like even if it only seems like.
yeah, I
an
mean,
hour
I
and a
got
half.
here at 1:00 today, and it's almost 5:00.
Yep. So
It's 4 hours.
we just we were wondering if and we understand that the format is kind of long, and with a limited audience, like would you guys rather see a shorter, maybe live episode? We were talking about maybe doing like a rundown that's like 20 to 30 minutes. And
30 minutes a week.
yeah, and that would kind of be like our live thing, and that would cover like all the new news. And instead of kind of like going into it super in depth like we do right now,
Yeah, we're
and
like
kind
sitting
of getting
here
off topic,
drinking
and just kind
beer.
of chilling, chatting.
All over the
That would
place.
kind of just be like your weekly recap where we talk about everything, but in a much more concise format. And then basically we could use that other time to make videos. And if like we wanted to talk about like the trial stuff, like we want to make videos talking about this stuff anyway. So like we just did, 10, 15 minutes on the super management and like some trial stuff.
Yeah.
Like if instead we could use that time to make other videos and other segments.
Like make a whole 10-minute video about super management during
Yep.
trials.
That's like more in depth and more
And it wouldn't be
done
live.
rather than us. Yeah, it wouldn't be live, but those videos, then we could use that time creating more videos and stuff, which which we could use for search management as well to find like more people for the audience. But would that be easier for you guys? Like we're just thinking like it's a lot of time to ask you guys to come in here live on every Monday and spend
Watch for an hour and a
weekly,
half.
Yeah, an hour and a half, and maybe we do like the special, like for the the new season comes out. We do this like once
Yeah,
a
so-
season, twice a season, something like that. If you guys are into that, we're just trying. We've seen like the views kind of just not.
So Dark Eye said do short rundown, and then when
level
big
out.
things drop, go big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and we just think if we could do something like that and put out more videos for you guys that are actually in depth, say on the super management and stuff.
Like our bunker guide, for instance.
Yep.
Like that was a big video that we like.
And that's
for
stuff that
us.
we normally talk about anyway on the show.
Yeah.
Like, but instead of having it as a long format thing, we could put it out as separate videos.
And we'll do a bunker guide, and then you guys are asking us like, "Oh, tell us about the bunkers," and we're like, "Oh, well, we don't want to talk about bunkers on the show because
when we could be making other videos maybe that would work better, or maybe we use that 30 minutes more of like a Q&A, like talk point, like whatever you guys want to talk about. You want to talk about trials? Cool. Like how we just kind of talked about lore with
and
you
then
guys
like
in the
also
chat.
you guys are all in the Discord, so like use like the Going Flawless Discord channel and post your questions ahead of time, and then we can
Maybe we
recap.
could just cover them like that.
Yeah,
But then we could spend the other time making like really in-depth videos like this Crucible School we want to, and different things like that.
tips for trials. We've been talking about doing a trials
Yeah.
tip guide.
Or just like anything you guys want like that. We could
War
use,
Mind Cells. There's really no good videos out on War Mind Cells except for there's like one YouTuber that does that.
Error,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, yeah, just we've been thinking about it a little bit and like maybe changing up the format of the show a little bit. We know that it is a lot to ask people to tune in live for an hour and a half every week. That's a lot of time.
Yeah.
To commit. So, we were talking about it. We really do the show for us and for you guys. Like we really enjoy it. We know you guys enjoy it, or hope you guys enjoy it.
Yeah, we love talking to you guys every week. Like obviously.
But would it be better to just do a shorter format where we get on here and that part's still kind of casual, or like a in-depth rundown and just kind of talk about everything, but then we could spend that time the same time we're still going to do stuff on Mondays, but spend the same time making a more in-depth video.
Yeah.
Like all the ones that we talk about that we're gonna do that we just don't really
have time
find the
to
time to
do.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, well, you know, what are your guys' thoughts on that? And that's kind of the direction we're looking at. Maybe putting Going Flawless on hold, calling it maybe something else because I don't want to. And then maybe once we have more of an audience,
We bring it back.
bringing it back once because we're just looking at the numbers and the insights and the statistics and stuff. And you know, the EDZ video got hundreds of views,
300,
while
almost 400 views.
yeah, while Going Flawless and stuff is
50
staying right around the same, the 50 to 100 mark, and most of them just coming live from
from you guys.
our home, yeah, from the homies that support us, which is cool. But would you rather? We're just trying to make the best content we can with the time we have.
Yeah.
And we're starting to think that.
I mean, best case scenario, we get put on a lockdown and we can just make videos for you all the time.
Yeah, but even then, you
Best
know,
case.
it just comes down to the producer's time as well. Like, you know, that like
Yeah,
it's
Nintendo
not
says he
just
wants
us
it all.
spending time. Yeah, it's not just
We
us
want it
spending
all
time
too,
here.
baby.
Yeah, it's not just us spending time here too. Like the producers have to sit here the entire time too and run our levels and run the switcher. So
It's just maximizing our time.
yeah,
that
yeah.
We have.
It's just kind of what would you guys rather see? Would you know would a 30-minute shorter format work better for you? Where we're just kind of run through the stuff real quick and then we save the more in-depth stuff.
So
for
basically, I
videos.
think what we do is we would just run through our topics, and then you guys could comment in the feed the entire time, like your thoughts, and then at the end we could go back and just answer all your questions
yeah,
at once.
yeah, like however we want to do it. But
Yeah.
I do think we want to change up the format just because we're not seeing the time to like I mean,
Results ratio.
yeah, like I don't want to say like not enough views because it's not really about the views, but just like it just seems like we're not getting like not from you guys. Like it's obviously the same people, but as far as like gaining new engagement and giving you guys exactly what you want, you know what I mean? It's hard to commit that much time. Whereas if we could break it up and still cover all the same topics, but have it in different videos, and you could pick which ones you want to watch. If you want to learn about the trial stuff, cool. If you want to learn about the lore stuff, cool. Like, but they could be kind of broken up a little bit more.
Zach,
instead
Duke
of a
Bigham says
2-hour
PTI
one.
style.
Mm,
Like where we just have like a rundown.
Yeah.
Bing, 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 bing. Danny Mayo said the same thing. Short weekly recaps and one long season end recap. Like,
dude, that'd be cool if we actually we did like 10 topics a week or whatever, like PTI style.
could we put it up?
And we have
on
a
the video?
timer. Yeah, we could throw a timer graphic up, and it's just like 2 minutes on each topic.
Duke Bigham's. That's why you're a mod.
Boy, that's why you modding out here, boy. Nah, yeah. So, what are your guys' thoughts on that? And that way we could, because we really do want to do the Crucible School. We think we could help a lot of people out with that, and we think we have a lot of good ideas and kind of stuff we could do with that.
Yeah, we'll do jumping 101 with Captain Sano.
Yeah, exactly. Like jump puzzle 101, like whatever it's going to be. We've just seen a lot of engagement when we do find time to make good videos
Yeah,
that
Cap
are in
says
depth on stuff like that.
season drops and seasons go like when we do like new season drops and season
Yeah,
recaps.
we could do like the full video.
Yeah.
And I think if it wasn't an hour and a half or 2 hours a week, if it was only once a month, we think that one episode a month would really bring people in and get the engagement up because, you're not asking for people to do it week after week. It's like right now it feels like, or at least for me, the way I kind of feel like people see it, I missed this week. Not that much happened this week in Destiny anyway. Like I'll tune in next week. I didn't miss much. Yeah, but if we did it once a month, then it could be a lot more special. We'd have a lot more content to make sure that
Dark Eye said do like one episode be a lore episode and then one episode be a Crucible episode. Like really just stick to like
and that's where like nice 10 to. We did like a nice 10-minute
Nintendo said if you need, I'm
video
available as your local marketing specialist. Yeah, we know Nintendo.
It's coming.
That's why you're the boy.
It's coming.
That's why you're the homie.
Now we're talking. So,
And the producers want to know if someone wants to see producer talk, so they can sit up here and bitch about how awful we are.
Yep. Producer talk is coming.
I don't know if you guys want to see it.
Also,
though.
Lauren, we got a Switch, or we got Lauren a Switch. Lauren's been playing all kinds of stuff. She's been playing some Animal Crossing. Just came out. I know. Nintendo's actually been playing. I didn't know Animal Crossing was as old. He said he's been playing Animal Crossing.
The producers don't play
64.
Destiny.
It was out on 64. This is like the latest installment. That's why it's so big. So Mr. Nintendo might be the person to talk to in the Discord, Lauren, for Animal Crossing. But if you want to see Lauren stream, huh?
I can barely catch fish or butterflies.
Yeah, she's having a problem with the fishing, guys, and the Animal Crossing. So
Do you put bait on your hook?
she's got a lot to learn. She hasn't unlocked the bait yet. She's
Oh,
just throwing normal.
Oh, you,
What? There's bait.
Once you get later in the game, I just got it. I didn't know, babe. I don't know the
I'm
game,
still
so I
trying to
can't
find
like.
sticks right now.
So Lauren's
There's no
walking
sense.
around shaking trees for sticks. All right, that's all. That's all she's at. Yeah. She didn't even know you could shake the trees. All right, that's where we're at. But I'm thinking about having her do a Let's Play as well, where she just gets on there and streams with. If any of you guys play Animal Crossing or play anything like that, you guys can hop in there and show her what to do, and she could film
Super
it.
Mario.
Yeah, the
week-
producers do
Mario-
want a
Mario
segment.
Kart.
Yeah, they do want a segment. So if you guys, and that's something else we could shoot too. If we broke the show up and didn't do an hour and a half, like we could shoot their 10-minute segment weekly and upload it as a video.
A hook with no bait is called fishing on credit.
That's awesome. Who said that?
Danny.
That's lit.
Yeah,
What about Mario Kart? Anybody want to play Mario Kart?
Yeah, you can play Mario. We could just call it like producer.
Nintendo, they don't play Destiny. I think Lauren has played like once or twice, but
She has problems with the like.
Makes me dizzy.
Yeah, she gets dizzy. She can't stay straight. I lower her sensitivity to 1, and she's still like. I don't know, dude. It looks like if you guys have watched Ninja stream where he does the pom pom, he's like, that's literally Lauren.
Yeah, so Jenna wants a Switch, but you know we're almost out of work here in Maryland.
You're not. You got a Best Buy credit card?
Accepting donations
Accepting donations, GoFundMe.
for the
You have a
Switch.
Best Buy credit card.
Yeah, I got to pay off my current
Which
purchases.
is?
Hey, that's for me to know, for you to find out.
My streaming setup. My streaming setup.
You know.
Oh, my gift card giveaways. But
Yeah, just be careful buying shit from China right now. I ordered a bowl a couple weeks ago and it still hasn't shown up.
arrived. It's not coming. The Swiss Army knife. So yeah, guys, if you have any more thoughts on that, be sure to let us know in the Discord because we're about to hop off here, so we don't want to miss comments here.
Yeah.
But if you guys have any ideas for the show or just like what you want to see, like we ask all the time, but anytime, like
And
some
if-
thoughts on everything we just discussed.
If you guys are watching and you're not in the Discord, like please join. That way you can get in on
yeah. And if you have friends or whatever that play that aren't in the Discord yet, be sure to invite them. It's an open link. There's one in the bio. There's one in the description of this, or not of this actually. It's in the top plays. I should have it in this. I don't know why it's not. But yeah, anyone, everyone's welcome. Open community. So that's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys. So we appreciate all your guys' support. Everyone who's been watching from day one or just recently. Like I feel like it's the same faces every week, which is awesome.
Yeah, we definitely
Um,
appreciate it.
And we definitely don't want. It's not that we don't want to like continue the show. Like we love the show. We were talking about that, but
Yeah.
could we do more with our time in other ways?
I think a PTI, like Duke said, a PTI,
think
like
that's
where we just
money. Because we just find that
Can we put the
spend-
topics? The topics could be on the stream or on the screen.
Yeah, we'll work on it.
That'd be really dope, actually.
Yeah, it's super
They could
dope.
just be at the bottom.
just running. Yeah, and then we could have you guys like have your takes as well. That sounds like really
We need a
interesting,
third
too.
person to be the host of the show, and they could give us points like on Around the Horn.
Well, they can give us points. We'll get it a little quicker.
Oh God, but they don't know what we're talking about, so points really don't matter. Like
Just
their
like,
points,
They'll
no-
just give
no
us
offense.
points based off of like pure emotion. Like I felt that. Yeah, that was good. I'll just be like, yeah,
And then you'll win all the points.
I know. That's why I love it. No, we should have a way. They
Both of the
should-
producers
No,
hate
no, no,
me.
no. They should put. We should let the comment like people in the live audience like they should be able to like vote in somehow. Like they drop a 1 or a 2 or something, like 1, 2, or 3
Ooh.
for points, and then they tally the points.
Yeah, well, the crowd, the fans definitely like me more. So if it's fan based, then I'll definitely win.
No, we're gonna see. I think I have a lot of good points, and I'm passionate about them.
Is Matt the guy that was helping with that?
That's
Yeah,
Dark Guy.
Dark Guy.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
he's
Dark
helping
Guy.
you. Yeah,
Yeah, I still don't get that.
she doesn't get Pokemon either. She's
I charge affordable rates for my host talents. Well, Duke, we know we know you're not working, so you can just hop on the screen and he can be the host. Like he can Skype in. be
yeah.
our
We'll Skype him in.
host.
He can. Nope. Point.
Yeah,
That'd be lit.
That'd actually be real
If
sick.
anyone wants a different host every week.
Ooh.
That'll be our
Ooh,
guest.
That'd actually be real
We're down
sick.
for that.
Yeah, we
We'll
still have guests on.
We'll
each
Skype
show.
in a different host of the show every week. We're down for what?
Lauren's down for Zach,
Oh yeah.
especially if his brother's on the stream.
Shut up.
But- yeah, let us know when your brother's visiting, Zach. Lauren's sweating now.
The thought of Duke Bingham's made Lauren sweat.
Oh, baby.
How y'all feel about that?
That's lit. Drop a like for that, all right? If you haven't liked the video, drop a like now. But
Word. Well, I guess that's it for today.
cool, guys. Well, thanks for watching. Be sure to share, like, subscribe. It all
We're at
helps us
58
out a
minutes.
lot.
So we just need to shrink this down.
You're at an hour and 43
Yeah,
minutes.
dude, we're way longer than that. What are you
You're an
talking
hour
about?
and 43 minutes right now.
really just think you were
You thought that was only an
An
hour?
I don't know. Why is my computer
I
so
feel
far
like I
behind?
thought we were over.
Oh, 105 minutes.
1 hour and 43 minutes.
Hmm.
Yep.
Peace, Duke. Adam, what's up?
So, that's my time.
Yep.
So awesome, guys. Thanks again. Like, subscribe. Love you all. Thanks for watching. And
Namaste.
be sure to drop in the Discord what you guys thought about everything we kind of just discussed. And we'll be making announcements in there as well as on Instagram probably. And yeah. Awesome top plays coming up this week.
Yeah.
Be sure to tune in for that. If you didn't watch last week's, epic as well. Our boy Nintendo in the stream right now. He had a sick play.
He's on
The
3 week
craziest
running.
super I saw last week.
Yeah.
See if he can four-peat this week. We did get a submission. All I'm gonna say. So cheers, guys. Thanks, and we'll see you next time. Peace. We'll end it now, okay? Because I got too much fucking fuel.
It's still going.
I know. Dr. Pepper flavor.
We can't figure out how to end the stream.
Lauren, can you end it? Oh, just making us look